pleasant good afternoon, friends, and welcome to another edition of Southwestern Pirates football, live this afternoon on the SHNSports.com broadcast network. I'm Rob Hipp, joined alongside Galen, Wellnicki. We are set for a good one here today and the final game of the season for the Southwestern Pirates. Galen, it's been kind of I don't know how to really describe the season, really. A lot of young players here. Southwestern's had their struggles. Of course, they were really wanting to finish a lot better than they did, but they've got a chance here this afternoon to finish this season with a winning record. Currently, right now at 4-4 in conference play, they get that one victory. They had a big win last week, but they're facing a very tough Texas Lutheran opponent here this afternoon, Galen.
And this game is really important to Texas Lutheran because they can finish third outright in the conference if Mary Hardin-Baylor beats East Texas Baptist today.
So a lot on the line here as far as just playing for the last game of the season. And really, I'll take back not really a whole lot on the line, just playing really for the last game of the season here. But Southwestern an opportunity as they handed the game to Howard Payne last week, because they did a really good job on the road there at Brownwood, putting up over 50 points. But we talked to Coach in the coaches show, Coach Austin, and he wasn't really happy with some of the effort as far as penalties and things like that. Southwestern, one of the top penalized teams in the conference, and not only the conference but in the nation. But overall, our assessment, a great season for the Pirates. A lot of young talent out there on the field. They're working in a good way this year for them to regain and kind of learn a little bit as they move into next season. But it's been so exciting so far, Galen.
It has, and you go into a season, if you're a coach, you go into a season, you never expect to have as many injuries as they've had, and that can, you got to make all kinds of adjustments there. If you're playing freshmen, you're taking kids who were playing high school a year ago, and there's a big difference out there, even between Division III and 6A high school.
Well, we want to thank all of the viewers and listeners that have joined us all season here on SHN Sports, where it's been our true privilege, honor, and blessing to bring you Southwestern Pirates football. Today, it's the Southwestern Pirates hosting the visiting Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. We'll step aside, take a quick break. We'll talk to Chuck Cracy, have pregame interviews with Coach Joe Austin, and more here in a little bit. Stay with us, friends. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. And Chuck is down there on the 25-yard line. We'll send it down to Chuck Cracy for that interview now with Coach Joe Austin. Chuck?
Thank you, Rob. Coach, a little chilly today, senior day. You just went through a ceremony, playing against a pretty tough opponent. What can we expect from your Pirates today?
Well, hopefully we've got energy and emotion. Senior day is always supposed to be a boost, and hopefully it's a home field advantage for us, and we can take advantage of that.
You got a real chance of going out with a bang here to end the season. What do you expect from the opponent, and how do y'all expect to counter that?
Well, they're very good. They're the number 2 defense in our league. Very solid offense, so we're going to have to play better than we played on defense and play just as well or better than we played on offense the last 2 weeks. We're going to need a really complete game from our football team.
Good luck today, Coach. Back to you, Rob.
Well, again, thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports for this edition of Southwestern Pirate Football. Should be a good one set here today. Galen, we're about 6 minutes until we kick off. Your thoughts on this game and your overall assessment on the season, Galen?
I think it's been a good season considering everything. There have been problems that haven't really been worked out. There have been the untimely penalties and the injuries. But, next year it bodes well for the next season. There's a good foundation being laid right now for the Pirates. It's going to take years to build up to where you're on the same level with Mary Hardin-Baylor and Hardin-Simmons. It's not going to come overnight. And the Bulldogs are charging out on the field right now. I've had a long history with the Bulldogs. They were our arch rival back in the NAIA days when I was at Southwest Texas. And both student bodies, we used to go over and vandalize one another's campuses in kind of, you would say, maybe obscene ways, but not in, anything that really serious compared to some of the things that happen today.
We'll step aside. We'll take a quick break. Stay with us, friends. Southwestern Pirates football on the SHNSports.com broadcast network will continue in just a few moments. The national anthem just played moments ago. We're about to get started here from Georgetown, Texas. Again, I'm Rob Hipp alongside Galen, Wellnicki. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Southwestern Pirates football here on the SHNSports.com broadcast network. The visiting Texas Lutheran Bulldogs 7-2 overall. They're 6-2 in the American Southwest Conference. They will not make the playoffs. The Southwestern Pirates 5-4 overall. They are 4-4 in the American Southwest Conference. They also, Galen, will not make the playoffs. Talk about teams that have winning records. There is no bowl games. There is no extra. You got to finish at the top of the lick, and that's where the University of Mary Hardin-Baylor and Hardin-Simmons have done a great job this season. But Southwestern, in a building year again, they are doing great things. I'm expecting a great game out of these Pirates here today.
You know, and they'll be looking to recruit to fill some holes both immediately and in the future. They'll want probably could use a couple more skilled players coming in with good speed, and they could use some linemen, good potential linemen to come in, and defenders who could come in and build for a year and then step right on the field and in 2 years have a real good contender.
Kyle Grona. Number 13, Emery Kuzi. Number 29, Jacob Gersha. And number 64, Andy Day.
You know, kids that come in to want to play next year are going to want to travel because we're going to have to go to Belhaven, Louisiana College, and Swanee this next year.
Number 21,
and that's a lot of mileage, whether you go on a bus or in a plane.
Team captains now meeting, and the coin toss taking place down on the field right now. Southwestern looks like that. I believe, Galen, did they win the coin toss?
We'll see here in just a minute. They're turning them around.
Southwestern has won the toss and will receive.
They have, and they will receive the ball to start things here this afternoon. Again, we appreciate Joshua Harris here as well, David England, Michael Francis, Nathan Height, and Mickey Holden. Thanks to everybody here. Glad a month down on the field right now. Senior day here is a lot of seniors down on the field. Their parents were down there as well.
Dr. Greta is joined by tonight's Bob Lilly guest coach, Michelle Jerzaki Webb, and she is the general manager of the Slotsky's Deli here in Georgetown, a longtime supporter of Southwestern athletics and academics. She has been a season ticket holder and corporate partner since the university reinstated the football program in 2013. The Honorary Coach Award is named for Georgetown resident and NFL Hall of Fame member Bob Lilly. A big thank you to Michelle Jerzaki Webb for her support of Southwestern Athletics.
Southwestern will set to receive this ball. Brandenburg set to receive alongside Austin Castilla. Castilla had a great game last week as well. Galen, we'll see if he can continue the work that he had.
Yeah, we got two players out there right now to receive that both had big plays in that game.
First quarter action about to get started here from Georgetown Birkelbach Field. Set to kick off is Brandon Hipp, also listed as a defensive back. He will kick right toe to leather, and Saturday football alive and well here in Georgetown, Texas, fielded at the 15-yard line on the left side by Castilleja, and he will be stopped just inside the 30. And that is where Southwestern will start their first possession of the afternoon. Just 5 seconds off the clock, no score. Thanks for joining us here in Georgetown, Texas.
Judging by that tackle there, there's going to be some heavy contact in this game because they took him down pretty handily and pretty heavily.
Hover will line up here, first down and 10 from his own 30. Has Devin Shaw, I believe, is his back behind him, two receivers to the left. Hover will keep it on the option and spinning around, and he's going to be stopped. That may give him forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10.
Over with the quarterback keeper. Tackle made by Smith. No gain on the play. We'll bring up second down.
Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Second down and 10 for Southwestern from their own 30. 14:23 to go, no score. Brandenburg in motion. Hover the fake handoff to the left side across the 30. And Hover will be brought down around the 33-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be third down and 7.
Over with the quarterback keeper. Hop on the tackle.
Give him 4 yards, third down and 6. Southwestern on their own 34. Two receivers to either side. Hover stands in shotgun at the 30. Passing over to the right side, has his man. It's into the hands of Tavon Gwynn, and Tavon Gwynn has the first down at the 43. Tavon has had a great season so far for Southwestern and continuing his work here this afternoon, giving the Pirates the first down.
Hover, he's picking up throwing the ball just where he left off this last week against Howard Payne. They're getting that man open over them, coming back over the middle and getting the man open.
First down and 10 from the Texas Lutheran 43. Pass over to the right side across the 30. And that is a first down for the Pirates.
Coverage and tackle made by Derek Dunn. And that's enough for another Pirate first down.
12:43 to go. Southwestern on their first drive. Started out from their own 30. Now they're on the Texas Lutheran 30. Hover in the shotgun, and a flag flies, false start, and we talked about it. Southwestern, one of the most penalized teams in the nation, and so far today, another mental mistake here early in this game on their first drive, Galen. That'll set them back 5.
You got two real good plays, pass plays, and then you do that, and you set yourself back and put yourself in a little bit of a hole, even though you're in their territory.
First and 15 over to the left side. Castilleja gets slammed down to the ground for a loss on the play.
That was Kendrick Ward, and he came up after that tackle thinking he'd done something big. You know, you're now second and 17, and that's not a good position to be in.
Second down and 17 for Southwestern on the Texas Lutheran 37, right side. Caught across the 25-yard line into the hands of Landry Bray.
Looks like Hover's become Air Hover today so far.
Third down and 4 for the Pirates. They're on the Texas Lutheran 24 on the right hash. Hover in shotgun. Takes it on the right hash. Passes over into the hands of A.J. Daniels. And Daniels has the first down. At the 16. The Pirates again started out on their own 30, driving this ball down. They're now in the Texas Lutheran red zone at the 17-yard line. Having a little video glitch. We'll get that corrected and fixed here before too long, so thanks for sticking with us. First down and 10 from the 17. Hover on the left side is going to flip it back into the hands of Castilleja. Castilleja on the right side, and Castilleja's got the 17-yard touchdown into round. What a play by Castilleja.
He came around, Hover went one, and they're trained to go after Hover, and he just went the other way and used his speed. There's plenty of celebration down on the Southwestern sideline right now.
$10:16 to go here in the first quarter. Southwestern gets the opening score. The kick up and on its way from the footwork of Will Herbst, and Southwestern's got an early 7-0 lead with 10:16 to go here in the first quarter. Well, you take it down, you get it from your own 30, Galen, you drive it 70 yards. It's a good opening drive for Southwestern against a very good Texas Lutheran team.
You know, there was only one hitch in that drive, and that was the 5-yard penalty, and they overcame that real well.
Hopefully that's the last of the penalties we'll see today. We don't want to get started on that early footwork of penalties. Two set back to receive for Texas Lutheran. I believe that one of those back there is C.J. Romero. And the angle, Galen, of that other return man is just not at the right spot. We're up here at the 40 in the press box. Haven't forgot about you, Chuck. We're working through a few things, so we'll get down there and talk to you before too long. We always check in with you on the drives. We'll get to you here in just a little bit, brother. 10:16 to go. Southwestern leads here in the first quarter, 7-0. Kickoff from Texas Lutheran off the left foot, or from Southwestern, beg your pardon, infielded at the 5. Coming across over to the right side, it's C.J. Romero, and Romero will be chased out of bounds at the 25, and that's where Texas Lutheran will have their first possession of the day. So they'll start this drive on their own 25 here at the 10-10 mark, trailing 0-7. Kyle Groner, the quarterback, 6'1", 210 senior out of Fredericksburg, Texas. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Groner will take the snap, hands off to his back, and he is stopped after a gain of 3 on the play. The ball carrier there, Austin Matthews, the 5'8" junior from Houston, Texas, and Clear Creek High School. Ben Brockman with the tackle. Ben's had a great season as well for these Pirates. 2nd down and 7 from their own 28. Snap back, the handoff to Matthews, and Matthews guts this one up the right side, and he's going to be close, and he's got the first down. A 7-yard carry on a 2nd down and 7. He's got the first down to the Southwestern 35.
This is a good career, possibly a good career game for Matthews. He came into the game needing only 101 yards to reach 1,000 for the season. So that would be a feather in his cap if he did.
First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Handoff on the right side, Matthews, and this time Matthews stopped. Great defense by the Pirates. It was Christopher Crawford and company coming up with that initial tackle and hit.
With tackle on the running back in the backfield. That was Matthews, tackled for loss on the play. Bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 13 for Texas Lutheran. Again, apologize for the video difficulties. We'll have that fixed here in just a little bit. Pass over this time to the back. Matthews on the right side. Matthews trying to go through 2 defenders. Still on his feet as he is spinning around at the 35. And he's finally drug out of bounds. Once again, it was Christopher Crawford there with the initial hit, Galen.
The name, the Groner name is quite common in Fredericksburg. They've had a lot of kids play. They've had a lot of kids play in that program.
3rd down and 9. Big stand here for the Pirates defense. 8:24 to go. Texas Lutheran on their own 36. And he is sacked in the backfield. What a play by the Pirates. Coming up with the sack in the backfield for Southwestern. It was Garrett Womack putting a little whoa on the Mac Daddy, baby. And that is what you want to do on a 3rd down situation. Grona had no idea that Womack was chasing him behind. Punt here off the right foot. Will sell in the direction of Castilleja, and he will let it take a bounce. It's taking a Texas Lutheran roll down inside the 20, still on its way, and it'll finally stop at the 15-yard line.
That's one of those kicks that the person marking the spot of the line of scrimmage loves, because it landed and died right on the 15.
Appreciate the video work of Mickey Holden. She's getting to join us today here in the booth, so thank you, Mickey. Appreciate you. David, everybody getting everything set up. Just had a little issue with the wireless link out on the film deck, so we'll get you the video. You won't even know the difference with Mickey behind that camera. 1st down and 10 for Southwestern. Their own 15-yard line. Actually, yeah, on their own 15. And here on the carry is Hover on the right side. Hover keeps it here, and he'll get it close up to the 20-yard line.
The first drive, they went heavy to the left on the option. This time they took it to the right, and they had a little bit more success. They got 5 yards off of it.
This is a drive here that started on their own 15. 7:08 to go here in the first quarter. Southwestern leading 7-0. 2nd down and 5 from their own 20. Pass over, and that one's short. Brandenburg turned the route early, and Hover and him just couldn't connect. It's incomplete at the 25. It'll bring up 3rd down and a short 5. On the way Southwestern's been playing these past few weeks, I think you can say that it's a short 5. A lot of times that'll be a long 5, but for the Pirates, Galen, I think you may say it's a short 5.
Could be. You know, they've been going wide, throwing passes. They may open up pretty soon for Hover to get a pretty good gain up the middle.
Markel Henderson heads over to the sideline. Hover will have it 3rd down and 5.
Oh.
And a false start by the Pirates. Well, the second one, that's 10 yards and penalties now. The second one here in the first quarter. There's some of those middle mistakes that the Pirates have got to work on. Markel Henderson heads back into the game alongside the tight end A.J. Daniels. Daniels will line up as a receiver. Actually, he'll take the tight end spot. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 3rd down and 10 for the Pirates on their own 15. Hover stepping back, nobody in the backfield. Hover has plenty of protection. Dodges through one, right side pass, wide open and through the hands of Markel Henderson at the 35. Henderson was hit hard. And my goodness, if Hover could have just got that down about a foot, maybe 6 inches, Markel had an opportunity. That one just thrown too high.
Pass intended for Markel Henderson. number 19, Victor Winfield, back front for Southwestern.
Winfield will punt this one away for Southwestern from near his own goal line on a 4th and 10. It's going to be a short punt. Finally get some air under it, but it is going to take a roll back in favor of Texas Lutheran. And finally downing the ball just outside the 40-yard line, Galen, was Josiah Minifield.
Southwestern may have been able to get a few more yards because it actually looked like it hit his foot a little back around the 47 there. So it could have been dead back there. But the ref didn't catch it.
Well, Texas Lutheran will start this possession on the Southwestern 42-yard line, trailing 7-0, 6:40 to go. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs, trying to put the growl and a little bit of bite back in this game. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right, pass over to the left side into the hands of Pierce Lott. And Pierce Lott will only pick up 2 to the 40. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. Special shout out to our friends over at KWED-FM. Mike McBride and company down on the booth to our right. Know Mike very well, a great mentor in the industry. And one of the best radio callers in this area. On a 2nd down and 8. The keeper here this time by Grona. And Grona will be stopped back at the original line of scrimmage. Garrett Womack with the tackle. He's had a couple here already in this ball game. Southwestern fans starting to chomp their feet here. Get a little pop and roll on a 3rd down and 8 from the Southwestern 40. Over the middle, it's intercepted by the Pirates on the left side, and he is going to take this one back to the house. Running all the way down is Aaron Robinson, and Robinson's got a 60-yard interception return for a touchdown. The Pirates defense coming alive here in the first quarter, baby.
So much for the defense having a slow start today like they did at Howard Payne.
Mickey gets to join us now and see all the commotion that goes on up here in the booth. We couldn't give her a high five, though. She's busy on the camera. Extra point kick is up and on its way, and it is good. And the Pirates lead 14-0, 5:31 to go in the first quarter. Man, Aaron Robinson, what a return after that interception he had all day. Grona just didn't see him coming. I'll send it down to Chuck Cracy. Chuck, I think we've got you linked up now, Chuck. Great one by Robinson.
Yeah, that was a great effort. Grona telegraphed that pass. He didn't see Robinson, like you said. There's no way he did, because he threw it right into Robinson's hand, and with his foot speed, there's no way you're going to catch him from behind. So you have a great opening drive for the Pirates. They sputter in drive 2. The defense, though, both series pick up the Pirates, and now they're up 14-0 on Texas Lutheran. Back to you, Rob.
Appreciate you, Chuck. Told you we didn't forget about you, Chuck. We appreciate Chuck being down there in the cold. The two Chucks together, Chuck Pledge and Chuck Cracy. And Chuck Pledge, of course, doing the photography. Volunteers his time taking photos all around Georgetown for the kids, student athletes in high school and here in college football. What a blessing to have Chuck Pledge here in Georgetown, as well as his wife, Kay. C.J. Romero set back to receive around the 5-yard line as Southwestern will kick this one off the foot of Will Herbst. It will be a fair catch just outside of the 5 at the 6. That'll move the ball up to the 25-yard line. The fair catch there by C.J. Romero from Odom, Texas. Galen, where's Odom at?
It's down toward Corpus. It's on, if I'm not mistaken, it's between the two major highways down there. It's about halfway between I-37, I guess it is, and the next, whichever one of those 80-something highways run.
Whichever 80, 85 highways that we have here in the Lone Star State.
It's between Sinton and
First and 10
George
from their own
West,
25.
I believe.
Pass over on the right side into the hands of Charles Robinson for Texas Lutheran. And Robinson, a gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 as he gets it in front of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it down about the 26.5. They'll only give him a yard, actually. It's really a yard and a half. Galen, 2nd down and 9. Grona shotgun. One back to his left, 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Stepping up, Grona in the back. Now throws over, cross center field, has his man at the 40-yard line. It's Charles Robinson. Cheers to you, Mr. Robinson, as he is making some plays here these last couple.
Going into the game, he'd caught 45 passes for 671 yards.
Giving Joshua Harris up here his daily dose. 1st down and 10 for Texas Lutheran on their own 42. Left side way over the arm stretch reach on the sidelines in the direction of DeAndre Gallagher.
All you have to do is to get Josh upset is to tell him that East Texas Baptist is now ahead 20-2.
Pierce slot on the left side. Gallagher also a receiver to the left. 2nd down and 10. Texas Lutheran from their own 42. With 4:32 to go in the first, trailing 14-0. Stepping back is Grona over the middle and actually to the right side, incomplete in the direction of Robinson at the 40, just overthrew him. Great defense there by Southwestern. Coming up and getting a tap on him was Evan Villastrigo. I don't know why I said his name twice. Villastrigo. Third down and 10 for Texas Lutheran. Their own 42. Grona steps back, has protection. Now it breaks down to the left side. Punt fakes.
Ooh. I'll tell you what, we put a elevation finder for the quarterback's passes for both teams in the last few minutes.
The pass was incomplete. Over there on that left side, his intended receiver was Gallagher. Once again, Southwestern going to force a punt here. Castilla set back to receive around his own 26. Right toe to leather, punt up on its way. Castilla is going to let this one bounce, and it takes another Bulldog growling bounce near the 10-yard line. It'll finally stop at the 11. Well, the punts today have been in favor of Texas Lutheran on both sides of the ball. Texas Lutheran kicked it earlier, punted one away, and it rolled down about 15 yards, and here on this one took another 5 yards. We'll see what the Pirates have in them here, leading 14-0 with 4:10 to go in the first quarter. We go back and look real quick at the scoring summary. First possession for the Pirates has started out on their own 30 as the game got underway.
Compared to the last few games we played, the wins kind of seem kind of blasé the way the...
Who scored that first touchdown for the Pirates?
Castilla.
Castilla, that's right. It's unbelievable. I forgot that, Galen. Here on a 1st down and 10 from their own 11. Hover's going to keep it, and he'll be chased out of bounds after a short gain on the right side. Actually, it was Castilleja.
The right side's been a little bit more productive for Southwestern than it was when they started the game going to the left. Now, I've said that before, but it just...
Southwestern, Hover picking up 5, or Castilla picking up 5 on the handoff moments ago. 2nd down and 5. Southwestern on their own 16. Hover steps back, passes over the center, has his man at the 33. Down on his knees in between the hash mark. That's good enough for a Southwestern Pirate 1st down into the hands of Landry Bray. Great ball movement here by the Pirates. Starting out this ball game, leading 14-0, 3:33 to go here in the first quarter of action. Hover on his own 33, 1st down and 10, has a back to his right's Henderson. He's going to step back and pass. Punt fakes once with the right hand. Now over to Henderson, and once again way overthrows Henderson. Out of bounds near the 40-yard line, incomplete. Good protection there on the coverage by James Froelich. That was not James Froelich. Oh, goodness gracious. It was 29. It was Jacob Gersha. Second down and 10 from their own 33. Pass over to Castilleja on the left side. Castilleja dancing through defenders to the 45. He's got enough for a Pirates first down as he angled his way and tackled out of bounds at the 45.
That was a real good quick cut he made there, just to step away from the defense and get the extra yardage.
Tavon Gwynn heads out of bounds. They're over to the bench. It's first down and 10 for the Pirates on their own 45. Hover is going to keep it here. Tries to split through defenders, and a good tackle by Emery Cuzzy. Everybody's got a Cuzzy in your family.
Right.
I've got a lot of Cuzzies here in Georgetown.
I've got several up in the Midwest, so I guess we're...
Great young man down there, Cuzzy. Had a chance to talk to Mike McBride from KWED, talking about some of these players. A great school, great program, Texas Lutheran. Of course, last year Southwestern on the field of Texas Lutheran did some damage as the Pirates won that game last year. This is a much improved Texas Lutheran team, though, this season. 2nd and 9 from his own 46. Way overthrows Landry Bray, incomplete. Way back at the 30-yard line of Texas Lutheran. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Third down and 9, 1:56 to go first quarter. Pirates lead 14-0. They have the ball on their own 46-yard line. Hover and shotgun at the 41. Henderson is back to his left, trips to the right one, receiver down to the left. Maybe Blair Orr. No, it is Blair Orr down there. And over here on the right side, a first down by the Pirates into the hands of Brandenburg. Nice run by David. Was that a run on that one, Galen?
No, it was a swing pass.
I didn't catch it. I looked down too quick.
No, he swung it out to there and let Brandenburg work. He made a good cut out there, got some little extra yardage.
Drive for the Pirates has started out on their own 11, now in Texas Lutheran territory at the 43. First down and 10 on the right hash. Hover going to keep it, splits through 2 defenders, and Hover may lose about half a yard on the play. Chuck, been an impressive drive so far this afternoon for the Pirates. Your thoughts early in this one?
The Pirates are playing inspired football this first quarter. There's no way that Texas Lutheran has matched it to this point. Coach mentioned the Bulldogs have the number 2 defense in the conference, but the Pirate offense, they're able to move the ball pretty well.
Second down and 10 for the Pirates. 53 seconds to go. Right hash on the Texas Lutheran 43. Hover going to pass over to the left side. Wide open. Has the first down at the 20. On that left side, it was into the hands of Anthony Stevens. Ant Stevens, as they call him here at Southwestern University. We talked to Ant Stevens at SU Football Weekly with Coach Joe Austin this past Thursday. A very great, outspoken young man. Had his first college touchdown last week versus Howard Payne. First down and 10 for the Pirates, back in the red zone at the Bulldog 18 on the left hash. Hover steps back, thought about it. Now he's going to release it to the right side, jumping up and incomplete in the direction of Landry Bray in the end zone. Good effort there by Bray as he turned around. And talk about Hover, great effort by him. Able to avoid a sack and finally deliver that ball off his right hand, but it did go incomplete. Castilleja will check back into the game for the Pirates. Brandenburg and Markel Henderson will head over to the sidelines. Tavon Gwynn lines up as a receiver to the left. 2 receivers to the right, Ant Stevens and Max Patton. Patton also had a touchdown grab last week. Second down and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Pass over the middle, it's caught. And they say incomplete. It was into the direction of Max Patton. We'll pull that up on our replay system here and see. There was 2 officials on it. Looked good from here, Galen, but they say no.
They knocked it loose, I think.
Yeah, it popped out right there at the end. Great defensive effort there by the secondary back in the backfield for Texas Lutheran. One of those coming over to help out was James Bell. 3rd down and 10 for the Pirates now. Ball remains on the Texas Lutheran 18, left hash, empty backfield. Hover is going to spin around. Great mobility by Hover across the 10 on the left side, and he's close to a Southwestern first down, and he's got it. The Pirates needed 10. They got 11. First down and goal for the Pirates.
Into the first quarter.
And that will do it. For the end of the first quarter, Southwestern leads here in the final game of this 2018 ASC NCAA Division III season, 14-0 over the visiting Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. We'll step aside and take a quick break, and we'll talk to Chuck here in just a few minutes. Stay with us. Southwestern Pirate football continues on SHN Sports. Welcome back, Southwestern Pirate football here on SHN. Chuck, I'm going to send it down to you. Your thoughts so far in that first quarter for the Pirates?
Well, they're certainly hitting on all cylinders. Great job by Hover on that last play to pick up the first down. Very athletic move at the line of scrimmage and then right at the yard to gain. So first and goal here for the Pirates. Back to you, Rob.
Thank you, Chuck. First down and goal for the Pirates on the Texas Lutheran 7. A little first and G here for the Pirates on that left hash mark. Markel Henderson, the back to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Brandenburg and Bray. Hover will hand off the misdirection by Markel. Markel tries to fight his way forward. He'll only get up to around the 6, a gain of 1. It'll be second down and goal from the 6.
Tackle made by Wonka. No gain off the play. I'll bring up second down.
Second down and goal from the 6. Just underway, second quarter. Pirates leading. Hover going to keep it, and he is tackled for a loss on the play. Coming up, clapping his hands for Texas Lutheran. What a great job on the ankles. DeQuad Davis, the linebacker from Magnolia, Texas, Cypress Creek High School. Giving the Bulldogs a little growl here on defense, trying to make that goal line stand. Castiel will head over to the sidelines. Markel Henderson back in the game alongside Landry Bray. A.J. Daniels also as a receiver to the right. So on the left side for the Pirates, Blair Orr there on the far left. Daniels on the far right. Hover, and a flag goes here. And a timeout called by Southwestern. 13:41 to go here in the first half. Pirates leading 14-0. Third down coming up. Galen, been a good one so far. This drive for the Pirates, again, started out on their own 11. They're showing a lot of strength here on the offensive end this afternoon.
Both ways. They're mixing the passes and the runs. Leaning a little bit heavily toward the pass right now.
Wanted to remind you that our Southwestern University fan line is open. Feel free to send us a text message to 512-522-9105. Let us know if you've got a shout out. We'd love to hear from you today. 512-522-9105. Got a message coming in earlier from Ed and Lynn in Prior Lake, Minnesota. I bet it's cold up there. Let us know how cold it is up there in Prior Lake. We'd love to hear that. Sending us a text. We hate to see the season come to an end. We have enjoyed being able to see the games in Prior Lake, Minnesota, thanks to SHN. SHN done a great job. Again, wishing good luck to our son-in-law, Coach Creasel, and the Pirates. Go Pirates. We appreciate you, Ed and Lynn. Let us know again how cold it is there in Minnesota. It's got to be chilly. A little chilly.
You could bet on that one and probably go to the house.
Had a sister up in South Dakota for 17 years. I've never been in negative 30-degree weather. I was in negative 30-degree weather one time up there. Negative 41 wind chill. I will never go back during a blizzard. Third down and goal from the 8-yard line. Trips to the left. One receiver to the right for the Pirates. Markel Henderson right behind Hover. In the option, Hover going to pitch it back on the option. Henderson leaps forward, and he's going to be a yard short. What an effort there by Markel.
Okay, Mr. Rob, what would you do here? You're down on the 1-yard line here.
Give it to Hover and let him push it through.
Put Shaw or somebody right behind him, giving him a big push in the hiney from behind. But they're going to go for field goal.
They are going to go for the field goal here. A 21-yard field goal attempt. It'll come off the feet of Will Herbst. The hold is down. The left kick is up on its way, and it hits the flag as it goes through. And it is a 21-yard field goal good for the Pirates. Extends their lead 17-0. 13:03 to go here in the second quarter. Chuck, an impressive drive for the Pirates. They take it down the field 89 yards, capped off by that 21-yard field goal for Southwestern.
Well, certainly you want to punch it in there, and they did everything they could. But, again, Texas Lutheran doesn't have the second-rated defense in conference for no reason. So they're able to make a stand. But Southwestern has been able to keep the pressure on the Bulldogs and plan to continue to do so throughout this half. Back to you.
Appreciate you, Chuck. 13:03 to go, first half. Southwestern leads 17-0 here on their home field against a Texas Lutheran Bulldog team, Galen, that coming into this game 6-2 in the conference. Wins versus Belhaven. They lost 14-47 at Mary Hardin Baylor. 65-7 victory at McMurray. 41-36 Louisiana College. 28-21 victory versus East Texas Baptist. And then lost 14-58 Howard Payne. This kickoff on its way here. Great return up the middle. He has got room across the 45 on that right hash mark. Texas Lutheran player there, C.J. Romero, put a little spice on that run. In the last two games of the season, Howard Payne and Sol Ross were blowouts basically for this Texas Lutheran team, 53-7 and 63-20 at home last week.
The touchdown saving tackle on that play most likely was made by the kicker, Will Herbst. He was about the last person between him and the Patriots sign down in the end zone.
Drive here starting on their own 47, first down and 10.
Ooh, trickeration.
A little trickeration play to Robinson. Robinson is stopped in the backfield for a big loss on the play. For the Pirates, what a tackle by Donovan Conley.
That ended up being more trickeration than...
Current weather in Georgetown, thanks to Doppler Dave. We need a mic up Doppler Dave today. Cloudy afternoon with an exclamation mark. You got a cloudy afternoon here in Georgetown, Texas. 50 degrees, winds east-northeast at 4 miles an hour, makes it feel like 49. 49 and feeling fine today here in Georgetown, Galen.
I can't even remember that far back.
You can see right there Mickey getting some great shots of the skyline. Cloudy skies here in Georgetown, Texas. Had a little bit of rain yesterday and the past couple of days. Definitely our thoughts and prayers with those in California affected by wildfires going on right now. Saw some amazing, and I don't say amazing in like a great way, just unbelievably amazing footage of the fires as people were driving through roads and everything around them on fire. And that has got to be scary driving through that. Just unbelievable footage there, and definitely keeping those folks in California in our prayers today, and hopefully they can get that under control. Yeah, I kind of turned the TV off during the political season. You get enough of that, Galen, and fortunately I turn it on and see those fires, man. Well, that's a big loss of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 17 for Texas Lutheran. Kyle Grona, the quarterback from Fredericksburg, Texas, trying to find a little life here for his Texas Lutheran Bulldogs as they find themselves in a 17-0 hole. 12:43 to go, first half. Once again, 2nd and 17. Grona in shotgun. One back to his right, 2 receivers to the left from his own 40. Grona steps back right side. It's intercepted at the 45, and no, it's dropped.
Minifield dropped it.
Hayden Smith, number 10, and Minifield's the one who dropped it, and Smith goes over there and gives him a little pat on the back.
And they have apparently lost their number 1 receiver, at least for a while, because he was the player injured on the field that was helped off.
Cheerleaders shouting, "Let's go Pirates." 3rd down and 17. Texas Lutheran from their own 40 at 12:29 to go in the first half. Pass on the left side at the 40. It's caught. And he ain't going to have much room to go. It was into the hands of DeAndre Gallagher from Cuero, Texas. He's a gobbler. At that time, not able to gobble up much yardage, and it'll be 4th down. Texas Lutheran going to have to punt this one away.
Brady French made the tackle there on the. He had some help from somebody else.
French made the tackle, and Donovan Conley, he came off of there, fired up, clapping his hands. Great defensive series. 4th and 12, punt off the right foot of Kyle Grona. And it will roll out of bounds on the right side at the 10-yard line. No worries for the Pirates back there. They've started in deep in their own territory. They've been able to score. Chuck, send it down to you. You got to give credit to the Pirates defense on that series.
Yeah, they're playing great today, Rob. The defense is certainly carrying the day. The offense has 2 out of 3 drives where they were pretty successful. So let's see if they can add to that total here, extend the lead.
Little SEC action update in Division I. Close game, Ole Miss, Texas A&M tied up 21 apiece. 14-11 to go in that ball game. Andrew Monaco on the radio call for the Texas A&M Aggies. Southwestern will start from their own 11. Hover across the 10, up the middle as he guts his Pirate way. The 17-yard line. Give him 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. Pirates leading 17-0, 11:32 to go. Just mentioned there over at Texas A&M, Andrew Monaco works for Fox Sports Southwest for the San Antonio Spurs, and now taking over the play-by-play radio call of Texas A&M after their longtime broadcaster stepped down. Andrew doing a great job this season. We talk about the media in this area in Austin, San Antonio, very humble people and great friends to a lot of folks here in Central Texas. Southwestern is going to take their 2nd time out. They've got 1 remaining, 11:05 to go, 17-0 here in this game. Cold morning to start. Still cool down there on the field. Chuck, are you staying warm? What's the field like down there? Is it still a little moist, wet down there on the field? Tell us about it.
Now the field conditions are dry. The drainage here at Birkelbach is fantastic. So the wet field is not really an issue. There's a little coolness to the air, but it's just good football weather. I've got a nice jacket on, so I'm fine.
Time to bust out. It's Carhartt. I always said it's Carhartt season. Hashtag no advertising. No ad intended. But one time I found someone told me, you got to get a Carhartt. I could put on a jacket. That's the most warm jacket I've ever had in my life. Hashtag no ad. Did Josh just say Jordache? I used to wear Jordache, man. I had some Jordache shoes back in the day, brother. 2nd down and 4 for the Pirates. On their own 17, Hover will keep it here as he dances with the Stars through defenders at the 21-yard line.
Tackle made by Davis.
He'll be a yard short. Galen will bring up 3rd down and 1. I think in these situations, we haven't seen it much. I wonder what it'd be like to put Hover under center and just have him kind of plow, kind of plow through there. If we could put a Hover under center one of these times. We haven't seen that this season.
No, we haven't.
Back in action, 3rd down and 1 for Southwestern. On their own 20, Hover's going to get the deep snap, and he'll power his way forward. He's got enough for the first down. He needed a yard. He got a yard to the 21. First down for the Pirates.
He'll have enough for the Pirates. First down.
Appreciate Mike McBride. He's a public address announcer here for not only Southwestern, but Georgetown High School, Eastview Patriots. He's going to be my boss starting on Monday, too. Mike Stevens. I'm saying Mike McBride because that's my buddy down on the radio. Mike Stevens. I'm already gotten fired. My boss on Monday. I'm already lost my job, Galen. First down and 10 for the Pirates. On their own 21, Hover shotgun. Markel Henderson to his left, now empty backfield. Hover is going to be sacked in the backfield. What a tackle on the ankles of Hover. Reaching down was Derek Dunn. Houston, Texas, a North Shore High School product. He brought all the shore on that one. Another little NCAA update. Georgetown's hometown Bo Corrales trailing with his University of North Carolina Tar Heels right now. Duke 35, UNC 28, 7:10 to go, 3rd quarter in that game. Thank you, David England, for the update. A&M now up 24-21 with 9 minutes to go. 2nd down and 17 here. Pass over the middle has Daniels. Daniels across the 35, and he's got the Pirates first down. What an eye by Hover as Daniels broke through wide open in the passing game, working wonders this afternoon for the Southwestern Pirates.
That was a good play on that play by TLC defensive back James Bell. He had his hand reached out, and if he hadn't pulled it back real quick, he'd have had it right in the face mask of the Southwestern receiver. So that was a good play on his part.
First down and 10 from their own 36. Hover again over the middle. Brandenburg, low catch. He's got it at the 40 of Texas Lutheran. Dagger after dagger by the Pirates this afternoon, and they've got another first down at the Texas Lutheran 38.
I told you it was going to be Air Hover.
Air Hover. Right side, Ant Stevens lines up as part of a triplet package. First down and 10 from Bulldog 38. 8:25 to go first half. Pirates commanding 17-0. In motion is Henderson. That'll leave Hover wide in the backfield by himself, being chased. Right side pass. Ants got it at the 29-yard line, and that's another Pirate first down. I believe he may be a yard short, Galen. He is a yard short. 2nd down and manageable. Hover will gut it up on the right side, and he's got a first down for the 26.
They kind of caught the TLU defense before it got set up there. And I tell you what, we're hoping right now for the rest of the season and in the future that Ant becomes a fire ant.
Tate Shore got a little playing time. He comes off, heads to the bench. Blair Orr lines up as 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. First down and 10, threatening the red zone on the 26-yard line. Hover fakes to Markel. Wide open pass right side. It's Ant Stevens again at the 20. And he's got the reception. They'll give it to him at the 19.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down for the Pirates. And 3 after that 7-yard reception. 2nd down and 3. Inside the red zone now at the 19 of Texas Lutheran. 7:18 to go. Pirates lead 17-0. Hover shotgun. Henderson to his right. Man in motion is Bray as Bray goes from left to right. Quick pass over to Brandenburg. Brandenburg breaks through the 5, and Brandenburg's got the touchdown. Wow, what a play by David Brandenburg. Broke through 2 defenders, and he's got the 19-yard touchdown pass from Hover. Brandenburg fired up. Markel Henderson down there congratulating him, as you saw on the replay moments ago. Will Hipp set to kick this one away for the field goal, extra point, beg your pardon. It's up, and it is good, and the Pirates commanding 24-0 with 6:52 to go. Galen, where has this Pirates team been all season?
That's really a good question. I imagine Joe Austin sitting down there asking the same thing. Because they're putting everything together right now.
Fifth possession of the afternoon. We'll send it down to Chuck. A great job once again by the Pirates.
Yeah, they're definitely hitting on all cylinders. I sat and watched the offensive coaching staff with Coach Austin and his other coaches call plays throughout that series, and you can tell that from the coaches on down through the players, Pirates are in a zone right now.
Looking forward to the interview with Coach Austin as he runs in at halftime. We'll talk to him. Romero set back to receive.
Kicking for Southwestern.
Hipp set to kick this one away for the Pirates. 6:52 to go first half. Pirates lead. Texas Lutheran will get it back for the 5th time this afternoon. Left toe to leather, end over end. This one will drop at the 25 and fair caught by Texas Lutheran. DeAndre Gallagher with the fair catch. Texas Lutheran will try to find their way out of the dog pound right now, trailing 24-0. This is a team, though, if they find the rhythm, they can get back in this quick. Southwestern cannot let their guard down right now, Galen.
There's no way, you've got to keep the pressure on.
You're playing a team that's only had 2 losses here in a conference against 2 very, very top-quality top teams in the nation. Handoff here on the left side on a 1st and 10 from their own 25, and he'll get the ball up to the 30. The ball carrier, Austin Matthews from Houston, Texas, Clear Creek High School product, number 6.
5-yard gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down.
Second and 5 from their own 30, Texas Lutheran. Shotgun is Grona. Passing over deep right side, wide open, and has him at the 30. Got one man to beat across the 10, and he will take it to pay dirt. C.J. Romero. No flags, and Romero takes that ball 70 yards by Romero. Wow. Galen just talked about it. You can't allow the big plays. You can't let your guard down. And right there in the backfield, leaving Romero wide open. It's one of your top receivers for Texas Lutheran. You leave him open, he is going to strike. And he struck with a 70-yard run right there after the catch. Kick is up and good by Lott, and it is a 24-7 game with 6:11 to go here in the first half. Chuck, I'll send it down to you. You can't leave Romero open. 70 yards. He's got the touchdown and gets his Bulldogs out of the 0 territory with 7 on the board now.
Yeah, a little early Christmas present there from the Pirate secondary. Looked like a miscommunication between Robinson and Minifield, allowing the receiver to get behind him. Grona saw it, his eyes got real big, and he just aired it out. And Texas Lutheran finally on the board here in the first half.
Well, that was a play that didn't take long. Southwestern scored at the 6:52 mark, and then Texas Lutheran responding with their score at the 6:11 mark. So we're talking about a 41-second differential between scores from Southwestern to Texas Lutheran. 41 seconds they take it. 25, and then capped off by that 70-yard touchdown pass. Bulldogs set to kick this one away from the 35. 6:11 to go first half, trailing 24-7. The Pirates will get it back for the 6th time tonight. Castilleja and Brandenburg set back to receive around the 5. This one will sell short around the 13. Castilleja has it on the left side. Through 2 defenders, still on his feet, still bouncing around, and Castilleja will get the forward progress up to the 27-yard line. A return of about 10, or 14 actually, for the Pirates, and that is where they will start. This is actually good field position if you look at where the Pirates have started the rest of these games here today, Galen, or the rest of their drives here. They'll start this one from their own 27.
They'll mark the ball at the 27-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Southwestern.
.6:04 to go. Texas Lutheran trailing. Southwestern back with the ball. They've got a 24-7 lead. First and 10 from their own 27. Hover, high snap back and shotgun. And he just makes it look so graciously easy as he kind of skedaddles his way to the 32. Just a little skedaddle.
Smooth.
Just a little smooth shuffle. A smooth shuffle.
Here we are at the ballroom from the top of the Sheraton Hotel.
With the smooth shuffle. There's an injured player. Southwestern down on the field is DQ. David Allen Quinlivan down there at the 30 getting attended to. 5:49 to go. 2nd and 5 is where we stand here. Southwestern leading as they're working on David down there on the field. We'll send it down to Chuck. David's had a great season so far, and we spoke to him in a coach's show. These guys, great group of Southwestern Pirates.
Yeah, you just hope that it's nothing serious here in the last game of the season. They're cautiously examining his leg. It looks like they're going to bring him up, though.
DQ getting up. You know, we had him on the coach's show. They call him DQ because it's David Quinlivan. Of course, Texas is known for a place that David England goes after every Friday night game. And I said, David, you know, he started singing the song. He goes, DQ. I said, David, you've got to finish the song. And he's got an opportunity to sing in a choir also, I think. Not just play football. I think he's an outstanding vocalist. That's what I like about her. I didn't say it. I didn't know. Hashtag no ads.
Why did we spur him on to singing today?
It's been a while. That's why. Miss Foxy Button joining us on YouTube. Giving a shout out to Anthony Stevens. Thanks for joining us. 2nd down and 5 from the 32 on their own side is Hover and the Pirates. In motion, Bray from right to left. He goes back over. Looks like a run on the right side. No, Hover is going to keep it, and he will try to get it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Brandenburg with the quarterback keeper. Tackle made by Wonka.
It's actually Hover on the keeper. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Pirates from their own 33. A.J. Daniels over to the sideline. Tavon Gwynn will split as a receiver to the left alongside David Brandenburg. 2 receivers to the right. 2nd down. It's actually 3rd and 4 for the Pirates from their own 33. Over. Right side. And that is incomplete as Bray had to try to come back for it. Threw it behind him. Bray wanting a penalty down there. Said it got him around the neck, but that's just good coverage there by Texas Lutheran. See it on your replay here. As just kind of overthrew him there off the right arm. Great coverage on the play by David Robertson. Spiraling punt, and it will take a roll in Southwestern's favor across the 30. Still rolling. Good punt there after the roll by Victor Winfield. Hey, Victor's folks join us every once in a while. They're all the way on the other side of the world joining us here on Southwestern Pirate Football. We appreciate them. Appreciate everybody who's out there joining us this afternoon. Got some shout-outs coming in here. Shout-out to my favorite Pirate, number 52. That's a shout-out to David Allen Quentin, saying, go get them, baby. Happy Senior Day. Got some more shout-outs. We'll get to those in a minute. 6th possession for Texas Lutheran from their own 22. Tackle made on the play by Brockman, the ball carrier. It was Grona on the keeper. Picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
3-yard gain on the play. Bring it second down.
Second down and 7 from their own 25. 4:13 to go. Texas Lutheran with the ball, trailing 24-7. Pump fakes once over the right, and that one is caught just before he steps out of bounds by Pierce Lott. Lott is a big man out there on the field. The 6'4" wide receiver from Rockdale, Texas. Keeping the Bulldogs alive. You got the Tigers, you got the Bulldogs here. First down and 10. Their own 38, pass to the right side. A gain of about 3 on the play. The flag flies at the end of that. The catch was made by DeAndre Gallagher. Chuck, what'd you see down there on that flag, Chuck?
I didn't really see it. It kind of came in late. It's going to be unsportsmanlike against the Bulldogs.
Southwestern had one of those last week that went against them, and the player actually got ejected, so it's good. You don't want to see that too much, and sometimes it's just the way it goes, Galen.
It's one of those things that's kind of been leading up to that, because about 2 plays ago there was a little bit of chirping between the people on both lines right after the play. And
3:41 to go first half. Southwestern leads 24-7. Texas Lutheran with the ball. After the penalty, it'll be second down and a long 20, I would believe. Maybe longer. It's actually second and 23 from their own 26. Grona steps back in pressure. He can't fight through it, and he's going to be dropped at the 25. Great defense by the Pirates. Coming up, jumping is Garrett Womack. What a game Womack is having.
Bring up third down.
Well, our friend Ed and Lynn in Prior Lake, Michigan. 20 degrees. It feels like 9. Expecting snow after 3 o'clock there in Prior Lake, Michigan. I think that's the town you say I used to live prior to Prior Lake, Michigan.
Right.
Third down and 23 for Texas Lutheran from their own 25. Deep pass right side. It's almost intercepted at the 48. It was in and out of the hands of Southwestern's Evan Villastrigo. That's one of those things that was going through my mind where I almost said, almost intercepted at the 52. Great defense again by the Pirates. Hey, Carol Wilson joining us as well, saying, way to go, Southwestern. Can't make it to the game, but watching at home. Carol, we appreciate you, and thank you and Jim for all that you do, not only in Georgetown, but for the Southwestern Pirates. 4th and 23. As Texas Lutheran will punt this one away. Long, high punt. It's going to be fielded at the 40, and taking a knee down by the Pirates is Landry Bray. Back-to-back punts by both teams will set Southwestern up on their 7th possession of the night. They'll have it with 2:35 to go in a 17-point lead, 24-7. First down and 10 for the Pirates on their own 40.
you know, that was a good stop too, because you don't want to lose that three possession advantage right now that you have with a 17-point lead.
First down and 10 for the Pirates on their own 40. Galen, we're having too much fun up here today. Hover has all day on the left side. He's going to keep it, and he angles his way out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 6-yard pickup. It'll be second down and 4 for Fred Hover.
Quarterback keeper. It'll be chased out of bounds by Longoria. 6-yard gain on the play. Bring up second down.
Second down and 4 for the Pirates. 2:15 to go here in the first half, leading 24-7. Hover's shotgun. They've got it on their own 46-yard line. And Stevens to the right as part of two receivers. One receiver to the left. Hover passes over the middle. Brandenburg's got it at the 40, and he's got the first down as he brings it up to the 38-yard line. There's an injured Texas Lutheran player, though, on the field. I think Brandenburg on the offensive end has had a great game, and then you go on the defensive side of things, and it's been Garrett Womack for the Pirates. Those two on both sides of the field have been absolutely phenomenal.
You know, they ought to, the last couple games, they ought to just chalk off about a 30-yard spot on the field where it's a hover, not the hover, but the Brandenburg area, because he's catching those passes just about in the same area. They're getting him open right there.
That's where he's excelled. He's got one touchdown. Of course, one of them, that one was to the right side. He caught it over the middle, then went to the right side, broke through 2 defenders. He has had a absolutely outstanding game. Welcome into the broadcast booth. Rob Hipp with Galen Wellnicki. Want to thank all of you for joining us here on YouTube. You got Galen's back right here. Galen's here joining us. Appreciate you, Galen. Mickey over here. Mickey doesn't ever get any FaceTime. There's Mickey Holden behind, working the magic on the cameras. We appreciate all that she does as well, as we are in an injury timeout right here. Chuck, send it down to you. So far, Southwestern playing well, but these last couple of possessions, they've got to find their rhythm back.
Well, and at least here offensively, they seem to have found it here in the 2-minute offense that they're running down the field. Yeah, you're right, Brandenburg, outstanding offensively. And I want to just mention Womack, as you said, playing well defensively, has 2 sacks here in the first half.
Back up in action as the Texas Lutheran player being helped off the field. I believe that's Tavian Roberson. First down and 10 for the Pirates on the Texas Lutheran 38. 1:53 to go first half, leading 24-7. Hover shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's got a back to his left. That running back is Markel Henderson. Henderson in motion is going to leave Hover wide open. Hover, plenty of protection. Now it falls apart. Hover's going to be chased and throws this one away on the right side. Great pressure behind him by Manny Longoria, the junior from Geronimo, Texas. Geronimo, Texas, that's heading out to Seguin.
Yeah, that's only about 12 miles outside of Seguin, if that far.
The back roads to Seguin.
Highway.
Or the back roads to Pierce. When I go to Pearsall and San Antonio, and as a kid, we'd go way out of the way.
Yeah, because it's
we'd go way out of the way. We'd go through Geronimo. There's a tamale house there that was absolutely unbelievable.
You got to remember, for years and years, Hays County was a dry county. It was when I went to school, but you only had to go 5 miles.
Second down and 10 from their own 38. Hover on the left side. Hover's going to keep it. Still on his feet, and Hover's got the first down as he reached out that left arm at the 28. What a play by Hover. Galen was getting disappointed about the Hayes days there. That'll stop the clock as he goes out of bounds. First down and 10 for Southwestern from the Texas Lutheran 28. Hover dodging through 2 defenders, somehow completes the pass to Daniels. And Daniels has the forward progress near the 20. Hover with 2 defenders chasing him from behind threads the eye of the needle right into the hands of A.J. Daniels.
Be interesting at the halftime to see Hover's stats for the first half. He's run up a bunch of yardage here.
Southwestern now in the red zone at the 20, second down and 2. Pass over Brandenburg again in the middle of the field. Ooh. This time he is popped, but he does have the first down. Trying to see that player who had the big hit on him, and unfortunately the number in his jersey got kind of curled up there. In any case, Brandenburg hops right back to his feet. First down and 10 for the Pirates on the Texas Lutheran 13. Under a minute, leading 24-7. 2 receivers to the left. In motion now is Landry Bray. Hover stepping back all day. Right side, Brandenburg. He's pushed down, and there's the flag. Apparent easy pass interference call as Brandenburg was pushed to the ground.
I don't think you're going to get away with that one ever.
But you're right in front of the official there on the right side.
See me? I'm going to interfere.
Pushing him down there was Colton Hamby. That'll move the ball all the way up to the 2-yard line. First down and goal for the Pirates.
It'll be first and goal from the 2.
First and G for the Pirates. From the 2-yard line, Hover, nobody behind him. Look for the run by Hover here. He may go to that left side. In motion is Devin Shaw. And Hover will go to the left side, and Hover will be a yard short of the first down. Little Tony Romo Houdini call right there. I knew where he was going, Galen. They start stacking them. This is what you see with the Pirates. They start stacking them to the right, trying to throw the defense offside. Hover excels to his left. We see him take it to the left quite a bit. And on that play, they stacked him to the right. Hover goes to the left, a yard short. He only gets one. Southwestern, a drive that started out on their own 40, and they're threatening again here, leading 24-7 against a 6-2 ASC Texas Lutheran team here in the final game of this 2018 Southwestern Pirates season. Galen, what a season it's been.
You'd like to score here because you go in there with a four possession lead here. If you score again, make it 31-7. That's not a bad halftime lead.
Excited next year, getting some improvements here at Georgetown High School at the Birkelbach field, where we'll be able to bring that field cam that we have that you saw last week. We should be running that next year here at the field as well. So we're excited about those improvements, some things that are being done here at Georgetown to help us out, and not only just for Pirates, but that's going to help all the football games that happen here and other sports as well. So we appreciate Georgetown Independent School District and all that they do for the community. Big bond package for them passed as well. It's going to make a lot of upgrades to schools here in Georgetown. Second down and 1 from the goal line. Or second down and goal from the 1. Hover shotgun all alone. This time he has got a receiver to the right, one to the left. Hover is going to take it again. Goes to the left, goes back inside. He's got the 1-yard touchdown run. Fred Hover. And the Pirates have a 30-7 lead.
He just kind of sauntered in there, you know. It was, I doubt if too many people even brushed against him. Here, allow me to go into the end zone.
Herbst will try to make this a 31-7 lead with 37 seconds to go. Left toe to leather, end over end. Field goal is up. Field goal is good. 31-7 your score. Pirates commanding on their home field. The only mistake that they've really made, Galen, 3 mistakes that the Pirates have made is all I can count. 3. 2 false start penalties, and then that big 70-yard touchdown pass earlier in this quarter. Other than that, it's been a great game for the Pirates.
And TLU has only made one major mistake. They got off the bus today.
I'm up here moving my hands around when I talk a lot, you know, Galen, just to kind of... Back in action here. Send it down to Chuck. Chuck, another impressive drive for the Pirates.
Yeah, they worked the short 2-minute offense to perfection on that drive, able to add to their lead. And they just got to be able to keep the intensity through the second half. This is an explosive Bulldog team. Chuck Pledge said also you need to lose the tie.
Thanks a lot, Chuck.
I can't remember the last time I saw Chuck Pledge wear a tie.
Kickoff here. It'll be fair caught around the 30. Fair caught on the play by number 82, Thomas Gaither. Jordanton, Texas. That's down near Pearsall. I know that community well.
That's south of San Antonio there.
Southwest Texas. Great area and great people down there in South Texas.
You find some good Czech and Polish food down there too, I imagine. In that
hunting
area
too. You know, it's the biggest peanut capital and hunting capital down there in South Texas. First down and 10 for Texas Lutheran. They'll start here on their own 31, going from right to left all day for Corona. Throwing this one as he's hit way down, and it is incomplete around the 20. The intended receiver on the play was DeAndre Gallagher. 2 Pirates coming up. Great defense there by the Pirates. It was Rosario Hernandez Jr. alongside Aaron Robinson, who had that 60-yard interception for a return earlier in this game. Now you got to run all the way back down the field. 29 seconds to go in the first half. 31-7 your score. Southwestern leads. Texas Lutheran with the ball. Second down and 10 from their own 31. Pass over. Ooh, Southwestern almost nabbed that one. They're going to say incomplete. On the left side at the 40, it was Pierce Lott. And the Pirate defender almost pulled that away from him, but it was incomplete.
It was almost a true takeaway there.
Great defense there by Jackson Reese. Wow, and another unsportsmanlike. Wow, that is the second unsportsmanlike now for Texas Lutheran player, and he is ejected. Andy Day. And he's just frustrated out there in this game with his Bulldog team, and that's unfortunate. You get two and you're gone, and Andy Day is gone. Third down and 25 after the penalty, and a healthy run here up to the 37-yard line. Ball carrier Austin Matthews. He's jumping up and down, giving his team a little life here, but there's only 7 seconds. I think they're just going to run the clock down here. Should take a timeout, I would think, Galen, but nope, they're going to let it run down. And at the end of the first half, your score, Southwestern 31, Texas Lutheran 7. Texas Lutheran will get the ball to start things here in the third quarter. Chuck going to try to get an interview with Coach Joe Austin. We'll send it down to Chuck now. Chuck?
Thanks, Rob. Pretty good first half, Coach. What do you think?
Very, very good first half. We had the one blown assignment for a touchdown, which is unfortunate. But if we can duplicate this in the second half, obviously we're going to be happy at the end of the day.
Excellent. How do you keep the intensity up like it was in the first half?
Well, I don't think we're going to have any trouble. Hopefully we're going to smell blood in the water. We're going to go in and try to make sure they get riled up, but stay focused. So hopefully we can come out and just pick up right where we left off.
Great. Good job, Coach. Good luck. Back to you, Rob.
Appreciate Chuck Crazy down there on the sidelines. 20-minute halftime. We'll step aside and take a quick break. We'll try to get some halftime stats and more. Your score at the half, Southwestern leading 31-7. Thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports. Rob Hipp, Galen Wellnicki. We'll be back in a little bit. We'll see you back here shortly. and gentlemen, welcome back to Southwestern Pirate Football on SHN Sports. Rob Hipp alongside Galen, Wellnicki, and the rest of our SHN family. Appreciate you joining us here. 4 minutes to go until we get things started here in the third quarter. Quickly want to go over some of the stats here this afternoon. We'll step aside, though, and take a quick break before we go over those. Stay with us. Southwestern Pirate Football continues in just a few moments. Welcome back here as we quickly go over some stats. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go before we get things started here in the third quarter. Southwestern leading Texas Lutheran 31-7. The Pirates, Galen, we look at these stats here. The Pirates had 19 first downs compared to only 4 for Texas Lutheran. The Pirates rushing the ball 22 carries for 77 yards, 10 carries, 21 yards for Texas Lutheran. But tonight it's really been a difference in the passing game for Southwestern, as they have 233 yards through the air, 109 yards through the air for Texas Lutheran. However, 17 of 25 is where he's at right now. As you go over the other things and look at the quarterback for Texas Lutheran, Grona, he is 7 for 15 and 1 interception. Of course, that one interception returned for a touchdown by Southwestern in this ball game. Rushing, Robinson, -7 yards on 1 carry for Texas Lutheran. Matthews, 5 for 33, and Grona, the quarterback, 4 keeps for -5 yards. Castilleja on Southwestern side, 2 carries, 22 yards. Markel Henderson, 2 for 5 yards. And Frederick Hover, 18 quarterback carries for 50 yards. A.J. Daniels, 3 receptions, 37 yards, 3 for Ant Stevens and 41 yards, 2 and 10 for Castilleja. David Brandenburg leading all receivers on both sides of the field, 6 receptions for 92 yards. He's averaging over 15 a carry, 1 touchdown for that young man. Will Herbst has kicked 1 field goal. It says 14 here, but I believe it was actually a 21-yard field goal. And he has 4 for 4 from extra points. He's got 7 points off of his own toe. So Southwestern, Galen, doing a great job here against a 6-2 Texas Lutheran team. As I said to you earlier, where have these Pirates been all season?
Well, you get 283 total yards from your of your 310 yards from your quarterback in the first half. That helps a whole lot.
Aaron Robinson had that 1 interception. It is actually a 68-yard INT reception for Southwestern. The Pirates have only committed 2 penalties in this ball game, so they've cleaned that up. There has been 2 personal fouls, though, by Texas Lutheran. Their player got ejected for those. Both those personal fouls were on the same. Chuck, I'm going to send it down to Chuck Crazy down on the field. How are field conditions right now? Is it still chilly out there? Chuck, your overall assessments of that first half of play for the Pirates.
The field conditions haven't changed much at all, Rob. The wind is minimal. There's a little chill in the air, but you like that here in football in Texas. You don't get this treat that often to play a little cold weather ball unless you make the postseason.
Chuck, appreciate you being down there. Southwestern will kick this one off. We are just about to get started. Third quarter action here on SHN Sports, final broadcast of the Southwestern Pirates 2018 football season. We appreciate you joining us here this afternoon.
Receive the kick for the Bulldogs. Starting the second half with the kick, number 33, Luke Fierce.
Luke Fierce will set to kick this one away for the Pirates as they lead 31-7. Right toe to leather. End over end, the ball sells at the 24 on the right side. TLU bringing it up to the 35, still on his feet, and finally brought down on the hash marks around the 38-yard line. Big man returning the ball right there, Thomas Gaither, the tight end from Jordanton, Texas. Do not want to run into him, Galen.
Not at all.
It'll be first down for the Bulldogs.
First down and 10 for Texas Lutheran as they start things on their own 37. The keeper here by Grona. And Kyle will get that ball up the quarterback near the 44-yard line. Good keeper there on the opening play of this third quarter.
On the tackle. It'll be Grona with the carry out of the backfield. 7-yard gain on the play.
Drive starting on their own 37-yard line. 14:32 to go here in the third. Texas Lutheran trailing 31-7. Handoff here on the right side up to the 49-yard line in Pirate territory.
With carry. The inside Pirate territory.
Good tough run there.
Be a first down for the Bulldogs.
First down and 10 for Texas Lutheran. On the Southwestern 49-yard line. Grona all alone in the backfield. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Being chased on the play, and he will be brought down. They'll give him positive rushing yardage, but a great tackle there by Southwestern. It was Ben Brockman.
3-yard gain.
Pickup of 3. It'll be second down and 7 for Texas Lutheran. Jackson Reese on the defensive side on the right for Southwestern. Second down and 7 for Texas Lutheran on the Southwestern 46. Handoff to Matthews. Matthews takes it on the right hash mark, and he'll pick up a few on the play. It'll be third down and a short 3 at the 42-yard line of the Pirates.
Grant Mitchell credited on the tackle. Short gain. Third down.
Pirates fans making noise. Third down and 3 from the Southwestern 42. Texas Lutheran trying to keep the chains moving, trailing 31-7. The handoff to Matthews, dodges through one, and he's tackled in the backfield. What a play by the Pirates. And getting the tackle was Evan Villastrigo. He has had a great defensive afternoon for the Southwestern Pirates. And a loss on the play of 1 will bring up fourth down and 4. 57 degrees in Denver. Shout out to our favorite running backs coach, Nick Mask. Go Pirates, hoist the Jolly Roger. That's Coach Mask. His mom and dad in Colorado appreciate you joining us, sending that message earlier. Wally and Sue Creasel watching from Hastings, Minnesota, cheering on all season. The Pirates and Coach Creasel, thanks for broadcasting so we can watch all season. We appreciate Wally and Sue. If you've got a shout out, feel free to text them to us. The SHN Southwestern Pirate text line is open at 512-522-9105. Again, that number is 512-522-9105. We'd love to hear from you. 12:29 to go, third quarter. Texas Lutheran with the ball, trailing the Pirates here in Georgetown, Texas, 31-7. They're going to go for it here, trailing. Galen?
It's a gamble, but they've got to do something to get back in the game here.
Grona shotgun one back to his right as Matthews trips to the left. Southwestern showing pressure. Right side pass, and it is incomplete. Great protection on the play by Josiah Minifield. Incomplete on the right side at the 20-yard line. A little bit of contact, but no call. Romero couldn't get to it, and it's a turnover on downs. See Minifield hyped up there as Mickey tracing him as he comes back to the sidelines. Great shot there on that video feed this afternoon. First down and 10 for the Pirates. They'll start here after the turnover on downs on their own 43-yard line, leading 31-7, 12:25 to go, third quarter. Over shotgun. In motion is Brandenburg, who had almost 100 yards through the air. This time a left pass over. It's Tavon Gwynn, and Tavon's got it going on, baby. And he does not have it going on. No. They say it's incomplete.
Broken up by the Bulldogs defense.
He had it going on, and then it went away. Incomplete. Great effort by Tavon Gwynn, regardless. Second down and 10. Southwestern from their own 43. Over shotgun, stands in the shotgun at the 39 on the left hash. Has his back behind him. Two receivers stacked up in motion is Castilleja. Hover's going to keep it on the option, spins around, and he'll pick up a hard-fought 2 yards near the 45-yard line. They'll give it to him at the 44.5. Just like that, 3rd down and 8 for the Pirates. As Castilla heads over to the sidelines alongside Brady French, who was in there moments ago, wearing number 23 as a running back. Tavon Gwynn back in as a receiver to the right, trips to the left. 3rd down and 8 for the Pirates from their own 45. Hover in shotgun, standing just in front of the 40. Steps back, looking to pass right side, and it's too low for Tavon Gwynn. It would have been a 1st down, but it was just about half a yard too short. Great sportsmanship out there by Southwestern's Markel Henderson, helping up a Texas Lutheran defender. And it'll be 4th down, and the Pirates are going to have to punt this one away.
Winfield out to punt for the Pirates.
Winfield will set to punt this one away, is set to punt this one away. Gallagher set back to receive on his own 28 for Texas Lutheran. 4th down and 8. The punt will happen from the 31. Off the right foot. Spiraling, angling punt. It'll take a roll in Southwestern's favor. Rolling, baby. And it'll go down to around the 4-yard line. Beautiful punt by Winfield. Southwestern special teams doing a great job here in this one. Ninth possession of the afternoon for Southwestern. Moments ago, and now here on a 1st down and 10 from their own 4. It's incomplete at the 29.
Tell you what, Southwestern's come close to several interceptions here in this game.
First down or 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Texas Lutheran on their own 4-yard line is where this drive starting at 11:21 to go in the 3rd. Hand off on the left side to Matthews. Matthews, a gain of 6 to the 10.
Matthews with the carry. We brought down to the 10-yard line.
Great job on the defense of Southwestern. Ben Brockman getting a tackle. 3rd down and 4 for Texas Lutheran. Trailing 31-7, 10:50 to go in the 3rd. Here in the final game of the season. Stepping back, throwing over, has his man Lott. And Lott asking for a lot more after that catch. He'll have it up to the 28-yard line. 1st down for Texas Lutheran.
That'll be enough for the Bulldogs. 1st down. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line.
On a 1st down and 10. Tackle in the backfield, short gain.
Short gain on the play, 2nd down.
2nd down and 9 for Texas Lutheran. The ball resting on their own 28-yard line. Grona shotgun from his own 29, passes over right side, too high. In and out of the fingertips of C.J. Romero around the 37. 3rd down and 9 for Texas Lutheran. 9:56 to go, 3rd quarter, trailing 31-7.
Pass is incomplete. Bring up 3rd down.
Galen, another big 3rd down here for the Pirates defense. See if they can hold.
Need to hold them.
3rd down and 9. Grona shotgun from his own 29. Has room. Now he is going to dump this one off, and it's incomplete as he went into the hands of Matthews. Grona thought about running with it. And then Matthews there on the left side, he just couldn't come up with it. It was a short pass. Great defense on the play by Aaron Robinson and company. He's holding up his hands on that play. Texas Lutheran will have to punt. They can't go for it here. Too far back and too much time on the clock.
Bray and Castilleja back deep to receive the punt. Grona punting for the Bulldogs.
Landry Bray and Austin Castilleja step back to receive this one around the 34-yard line on their own side of the field. 4th down and 9. The punt will happen from the 16. Off the right foot, spiraling, angling its way down to the 30 in between the hash marks, and Texas Lutheran just going to let this one roll. And it is finally scooped up on the play by the Bulldogs at the 24-yard line. That was Jacob Gersha. Forney, Texas. Galen, where's Forney at?
Up by Dallas Fort Worth. They're the Jackrabbits.
Pirates will take over. 1st down and 10.
There's actually 2 high schools in Forney now.
Southwestern will take over on after the punt on their own 24-yard line. Pirates this afternoon in black pants, black jerseys, numbers in white. They have on their black and yellow helmets. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Texas Lutheran in white jerseys, black numbers, black pants. 1st down and 10 from their own 24. Hover going to pass this one in the flats on the right side. Has his man Castilleja. And Castilleja will bring it up to the 32-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be, oh, wow, they give him more forward progress. It's going to be a 1st down, Galen.
Castilleja with the completion. And that's enough for a Pirate 1st down.
First down and 10. The Pirates from their own 34. Texas Lutheran has 5 up front. Hover is going to dodge through defenders, trying to fight his way back to the original line of scrimmage, and he'll get there. No gain on the play.
Hover on the quarterback keeper. No gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down.
Official down, tying his shoe out there right now.
Official shoe timeout. 2nd down and 10 after no gain. Southwestern on their own 34, 8:36 to go. Pirates leading 31-7. They've got the ball. Castilleja in motion from right to left. Hover going to keep it. He finds a gap up the middle across the 50. Hover still on his feet. He has got room to the 20, still going to the 10. He'll fight his way forward. He will be stopped around the 5. What a run by Hover. He had 2 chasing him. Fred Hover was just a footstep away from taking that one. However, a late flag blown here. Give James Bell credit for the touchdown saving tackle.
Personal foul, offense number 84. 15-yard penalty from the spotted foul. 1st down.
It is a 1st down. It is a personal foul against Southwestern, though. Their 1st penalty of the 2nd half, 3rd penalty overall. You add that 15 to the 10 yards and false starts, 25 yards of penalties. Still a lot better than what we've seen, Galen, so far this season. Chuck, a great run moments ago by, well, unfortunately, Chuck, I'm not going to have you down here. Is your microphone on? We'll try to get to you in a minute. There's static coming through your mic like crazy. 1st down and 10 for the Pirates after the penalty from their 49 of Texas Lutheran. Pass over, right side, into the hands of Tavon Gwynn. Tavon at the 35, in between the numbers of a hash mark on the right side. Tavon's got a 1st down.
That's another Pirate 1st down.
I don't have our phone connection today either, so unfortunately we won't be able to do the old school phone line backup sideline. We'll figure it out here in a minute. 1st down and 10 for the Pirates. Their own 32-yard line of Texas Lutheran. Over the middle. Flag flies. That's pass interference on Markel Henderson in between the hash marks at the 14.
Pass intended for Markel Henderson. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Pass interference, defense number 28. 15-yard penalty, first down.
There's a 15-yard penalty, first down after the pass interference. Shout out to number 76, James Hill of the Pirates from Fort Worth, Texas. Had a text message come in. Thanks for that. First down and 10 for Southwestern in the red zone now at the 17 of Texas Lutheran on the right hash. Hover shotgun. Markel Henderson to his right. In motion is Max Patton, who checked in moments ago. Hover, pump fake. Brandenburg has it. The spin move, the touchdown. 17 yards. Brandenburg with his second one tonight. Brandenburg has the ability to break through defenders. He's shuck one off there, and easy does it as he goes into the end zone. You saw it on your replay. Extra point is up, and it is good. And Southwestern, with 7:25 to go in the third quarter, has the 38-7 lead. Another impressive drive for the Pirates.
Freeman back deep to receive the kick.
$7:25 to go, third quarter. Southwestern leads 38-7. We'll have Chuck back on here before too long. We got to get him some new batteries. Biola Battery, Louisiana. That's where they make batteries, in Biola Battery, Galen. Kick goes through the end zone, the first one we've seen through the end zone this afternoon. And Texas Lutheran will start on the 10th possession of the afternoon from their own 25-yard line. I was just thinking, we've had those same batteries all season, almost. We're going to have to call the folks in Biola Battery, Louisiana, to send us some more batteries. Want to welcome you into the broadcast booth. Rob Hipp alongside Galen Wellnicki. Appreciate everybody joining us here on SHN Sports. Pirates 38, Texas Lutheran 7. Back to the field we go, as Texas Lutheran will have it first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Handoff on the right side to Matthews, and Matthews will get a gain of about 3 on that carry. Galen, we haven't seen anybody else besides Matthew running the ball today.
They haven't. They're going to stick with him. He's their, he was coming in just 101 yards short of 1,000.
He's only got 33 through the first and second quarter in this ball game. Southwestern defense putting him on lockdown. 2nd and 7 from their own 28 as he's hit. Incomplete. The pass goes. It was intended for Romero. And, man, Grona was hit right as he released that ball. Some Pirates wanting a late hit call or a little extracurricular out there. As you can see, Garrett Womack kind of waving his hands up in there saying, wait a minute. 3rd down and 7 for the Pirates. Defense trying to hold Texas Lutheran on their right hash mark. Texas Lutheran trailing with 6:51 to go, third quarter, 38-7. Grona all alone in the backfield, trips to the left, two receivers to the right. Grona stands on the 23-yard line. Great protection, rolls to the right side, heaves one right side, and it is up, and it is broken up at the 30-yard line. Incomplete. It was intended for Jeremiah Glaspie, and a great job on that play by Southwestern defender Aaron Robinson breaking it up.
Aaron Robinson off the defense. That'll bring up fourth down. Castilleja and Bray back deep to receive the punt.
Once again, Texas Lutheran going to have to punt this one. Castilleja back deep to receive, and Landry Bray actually will get it and fair catches it at the 38-yard line. So Southwestern will start from their own 38. Chuck, I'll send it down to you. We got you now, brother.
Yeah, thanks. I say the batteries were fine when I looked at the display pregame, so I'm going to kind of blame the microphone and the display more than the batteries running dead. Keep an eye on Hover and his communication here with Coach Austin. Big play that set up the last touchdown in the last drive. There was a little thumbs up look to each other before he ran up the middle, so they see something change in the defense, and then they look at each other and take advantage.
Southwestern 1st and 10 from their own 38. Hover in shotgun. 6:41 to go in the third, leading 38-7. Hover throws this one over the middle. It's Brandenburg. Brandenburg's got it at the 25. He's still on his feet, and he's down at the 24 after a spin move. Wow, what a game for Brandenburg this afternoon as he continues his offensive domination here this afternoon. We've talked to David already this season. We may want to talk to him again. Markel Henderson into the game as a running back. Tavon Gwynn will line up as a receiver alongside Landry Bray on the right side. One receiver to the left. First down and 10. Southwestern threatening the red zone again at the 23. In motion is Bray from right to left. Hover with a tackle behind him. He almost was sacked. Great penetration there, and putting the hit on Fred Hover was Jacob Gersha.
Hover's pass is incomplete. That'll bring up second down.
Luckily, Hover got rid of that one, and it was at the foot of A.J. Daniels, actually pretty far away from him, but Hover wisely getting rid of that ball. Markel Henderson will head back over to the sidelines now, alongside a host of Southwestern players. Checking back in at running back is Brady French, the sophomore. Actually, French heads back over. A little miscommunication there. Hover all alone. Markel Henderson back into the game. Second down and 10 from their own 23. Hover with pressure coming. Two on him. Releases this one, and it's incomplete on that left side. He was going in the direction of Blair Orr, the junior from Lake Ridge High School out of Mansfield, Texas. Incomplete around the 10. It'll be third down and 10 for the Pirates.
Bring up third down.
Will Herbst, he runs over from the left to the right. He said, man, if we can't convert, I may be kicking a field goal here. 16 on the play clock, 5:52 on the game clock. Southwestern third down and 10 from the Texas Lutheran 23. On the left hash mark is Hover, and now a false start. Their third false start penalty of the afternoon will set them back 5.
False start, offense, number 23. 5-yard penalty, third down.
It'll be third and 15 from the 28-yard line. Third down and 15 from the Texas Lutheran 28. Hover in shotgun. Brady French back in there at running back. He was the one that had the false start moments ago. Hover passes up on the option. Left side, Hover's got a little bit of daylight across the 20. He's finally pushed out of bounds. Great knock out of bounds there by James Bell, the defensive back with the tackle. Galen, we're going to see a field goal try here by Herbst. 38-yard field goal attempt by Will Herbst, I believe, is what we will see. Oh, actually, no. That's a 38-yarder. Southwestern capable of kicking that, but they say no, they're going to go for it here. Maybe try to draw them off sides, Galen. 4th down and 8 from the 21-yard line of Texas Lutheran. They're going to go for it. Hover, right side, has his man, caught at the 15, and it's a first down. The second effort got him there. Ant got him, baby. Anthony Stevens, everyone.
Another fire ant sting.
Woo! The Texas Fire Ants coming alive.
You know, there is a team in Texas with the nickname the Red Ants, Progresso.
There's an NBA Development League team. Their nickname's the Mad Ants, or the mascot. You got the Mad Ants, the Red Ants, the Fire Ants, the Ants in your pants. Ain't nobody. You got every ant. First down and goal from the 9. Great job by Anthony Stevens. Pass over. Tavon Gwynn, what a leap. He's got it for the touchdown. Wow, Tavon Gwynn. 9 yards on the leaper by Tavon Gwynn.
As those rude boys in the stands always yell at the losing team when it gets one-sided, start the bus, start the bus.
Saw it on your replay moments ago. Number 9 for 9. And Southwestern commanding lead 45-7 after the extra point by Herbst is good. 4:37 to go here in the third quarter. Chuck, down to you. What a leap moments ago by Tavon Gwynn.
Incredibly athletic play by Gwynn, going up and over, kind of like a basketball rebound to grab that pass from Hover to build the lead. And we asked Coach Austin going into half how the intensity can be kept up here in the second half, and he wasn't sure. They've been able to do it to this point. After that catch by Gwynn, Aaron Robinson just sprinted my direction, the opposite end zone, about 60 yards. In excitement, he couldn't contain it. So Pirates fired up. Back to you, Rob.
Appreciate it, Chuck. Keep in mind that was a possession where Southwestern goes offside. They face a 3rd down and 15. They're able to convert and then cap that drive off with a touchdown.
C.J. Romero and number 15, Wade Freeman, back deep to receive the kick.
Romero and Freeman set back to receive. Will Herbst set to kick this one away. 4:37 to go, 45-7 the Pirates lead. 11th possession upcoming for Texas Lutheran and the Bulldogs, Seguin, Texas. Down there in Seguin, Texas. Kick here, fielded around the 9-yard line, and wow, what a tackle at the 20. My goodness. Southwestern at all areas of this game, besides some penalties, Clay Anthony from Comfort, Texas. That's not very comfortable, getting hit like that. Try to show it here on the replay. Texas Lutheran will start this drive from their own 20, trailing 45-7. Handoff Matthews, and he is stopped back at the 15. See that one here on your replay. Didn't even get to 10 seconds here. Kind of fed into the other one. What a great job there by the Pirates. Coming up, making that tackle, Lawson Piles. 2nd down and 12 from their own 18. Grona pass over to the right side. Matthews, and he is going to be stopped, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage at the 20.
2-yard gain on the play. Bring up 3rd
Third down and 10 for Texas Lutheran from their own 20-yard line. Grona in shotgun all alone. In the backfield, nobody. Has plenty of protection between the hash marks. Passes over in the flats to the left side to Matthews. And Matthews spinning around, and he's going to be stopped at the 26, just a couple short of that first down marker. Great job on Southwestern's defense. Rosario Hernandez Jr. alongside of Robinson. Be fourth down and 2. Texas Lutheran back on their own 28. They're going to have to punt this one away again inside their own 15. Bray set back to receive alongside Castilleja. On the right hash, the punt's on its way, and it is fair caught around the 45 by Austin Castilleja. Well, some of you have been driving around and noticed many flags here, not only in Georgetown, but throughout the nation, flying at half-staff. The ones here at Georgetown flying at half-staff as well here at Birkelbach. President Trump issuing a proclamation lowering flags to half-staff is a sign of solemn respect for the victims of recent acts of violence carried out in Thousands Oaks, California. The flag should be returned to full staff by sunset on Saturday, November the 10th, 2018. Of course, some shooting victims there and more tragedy in our nation. Thoughts and prayers with them, and that's why you see the flags throughout the area flown at half-staff all over the United States. Southwestern, after the punt from Texas Lutheran, will have it for the 11th time this afternoon from their own 45-yard line. Hover going to keep it here. Now he flips it on the option to Brandenburg, and Brandenburg pushed out of bounds after a gain of a few on that left side.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second down.
Markel Henderson on the field as Brady French heads over to the sideline. Second down and 8 after the 2-yard pickup. Second and 8 from their own 47. Southwestern with the ball and the lead. 2 minutes to go in the third, leading 45-7. Andrew Bray in motion. Hover will keep it again, and Hover will push his way forward near the 50, and he'll be stopped right at the half-century mark. 3-yard carry will bring up third down and a short 5 for the Pirates. Galen, this has been just a Southwestern University domination here this afternoon.
It has. And, you know, it's both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 5 from the 50. 1:30 to go, 45-7 here in the third. Pirates have the ball and the lead. Right side pass, wide open into the hands, and he's got Tavon Gwynn still on his feet as he finally is brought out of bounds near the 20. Tavon Gwynn. This has been a Tavon Gwynn, David Brandenburg third quarter. They'll say he was still in bounds, which I thought he went out, Galen. The clock running, 1:08 to go here in the third. Brandenburg will line up as a receiver to the right, Tavon to the left, alongside Landry Bray. So 2 receivers to the left. It's Tavon Gwynn, Landry Bray, David Brandenburg to the right. First down and 10. The Pirates threatening the red zone yet again, this time from the TLU 21. Hover shotgun. Markel is back to the right. Hover passes right side, and this one way out of the reach of David Brandenburg. Good coverage there, and causing the pressure on Brandenburg was Kedrick Ward. Flag, though, back around the 26. What'd you see down there, Chuck?
There's a block below the waist. Henderson got a little low.
Markel with the low block. That'll set it back. Way back. Into the, my goodness, they're going to move that ball back. It'll be second down and 25. The ball goes to the 34-yard line. Castilleja will come into the game as a back now. Man, have we seen that this year, Galen, with Castilleja as a running back?
Maybe a couple plays, but not often.
Well, he's here as a running back now to the left. 2 receivers to the left. 1 down to the right is Anthony Stevens. Second down and 25. Southwestern on the Texas Lutheran 36. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Hover passes, has Tavon at the 25, and he drops it, and another flag flies in the backfield, this time at the 40, and another flag at the 34. My goodness.
Pass is incomplete.
We'll wait to see what this is. Chuck?
Looks like there may have been a late hit on Hover after he released the pass, so that's at least one of the fouls. I didn't see the one downfield.
There are 2 fouls on the defense. Personal foul, hands to the face, number 60, penalties declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 52, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Well, more penalties for Texas Lutheran. That'll give Southwestern a first down. We might as well just go back and scratch the last 4 or 5 minutes because Southwestern's back to the 21, Galen. No, just trying to eat up a little clock
It's
here.
familiar territory.
38 seconds to go in the third. First and 10. Southwestern back on the right hash of the Texas Lutheran 21. Anthony Stevens. It's Landry Bray. And Bray spinning around. And I'm going to say that he was down around the 14-yard line.
They'll mark him out of bounds at the 13-yard line. That'll bring up the second down.
It was Landry Bray. Oh, yeah, he stepped out of bounds around the 13. You can see it on the replay there. Second down and 2 for the Pirates. The ball on the 13-yard line of Texas Lutheran. Hover shotgun, Markel Henderson the back to the right. Now he moves over to the left. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Pass over to the left side to David Brandenburg. Splits through 1 defender, still on his feet across the 10, and he's finally brought out of bounds. Or ankle tackled at the 10. It is enough for a Southwestern Pirates first down.
It'll be inside the 10 at the 8.
End of the third quarter.
That is the end of the third quarter. Southwestern a commanding 45-7 lead here in the final game of their season. What a great afternoon it's been. Chuck, you've got to be proud with the way the Pirates have played in this ball game if you're a Southwestern fan.
Well, and it bodes well for the future. A couple of juniors making big plays all day, the quarterback Hover and Brandenburg as well. We got youth at other receiver spots as well as all over the defense, and so the future's bright for the Pirates.
Absolutely is. Southwestern basketball season already started. There's a bunch of basketball players here in the press box area here at Birkelbach, talking to them earlier. I love football, Galen. Basketball has always been my favorite sport, but I'll tell you what, this year calling football for Southwestern really got me hyped up about what's going on here at the university.
Quality.
Josh, quality. We do want to thank the Texas Lutheran fans that may be watching us here this afternoon as well. We appreciate you, and folks there at Seguin, Texas have always been hospitable, and the friends of Texas Lutheran. First and goal from the 8 as we switch right to left now in the fourth quarter. Just underway. Hover is going to pitch up to Markel Henderson, and Henderson tightropes his way to the 3-yard line. And there is a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
And a hold
Offense number 75.
by Southwestern. Well, the penalty's starting to come up here now. That hold was by Jared Wiggins. Chuck's right in the middle of the team now. Looks like the dad of the team down there. He looks back at me. He's like, come on, man. Chuck.
Austin's going to send him in any minute.
Yeah, Chuck's ready to go play. He's got Castilleja behind him back there. First down and 18 now. The ball, first down and goal from the 18. Hover passes left side. A.J. Daniels. A.J.'s got the touchdown. What a great second effort by A.J. Daniels. Spinning around at the 5, and he's got the Pirates touchdown. 19 yards. A.J. Daniels. 18 yards on the play. Extra point kick is up, and it is good by Will Hurst. Southwestern. Wow, what a performance this afternoon. 51-7, the score. The Pirates leading this ball game. Chuck, what a play by Daniels moments ago.
It was an excellent catch, first of all, but second of all, great awareness of where he was on the field. I had a perfect angle at his feet. He planted his foot on that spin and stayed in bounds by about 3 inches. And big as he is, took it in from there. They came to the sideline and they gave him a big dog chain with a padlock around it to wear around his neck.
Ugh.
They're excited about getting that 50. Half 100.
Let's put that in a little perspective right now if the game were to end right now. Mary Hardin-Baylor only beat TLU by 33. Hardin-Simmons beat them by 44. We're up by 45 right now.
Wow. This is a great effort here by the Pirates. 14:28 to go, leading 52-7 here in this ball game. Kickoff fielded at the 15. Left to right, Texas Lutheran across the 30 on the right side, and finally brought out of bounds. And a flag here. Oh, they just had a little bump. You got to let them play right there. Oh, my goodness. Wade Freeman on the return, but I think they may call a little unsportsman. Chuck, what'd you see? You just got to let it. There was a little push.
The problem was that it happened about 6 yards out of bounds.
Nah, they were just teammates back in high school saying, hey, good to see you, buddy.
On the kicking team, number 11, 15-yard penalty at the end of the run, first down.
Galen, I think they were just friends. They were not. You're right. You can't touch them out of bounds. That's what happened. 15-yard penalty added on. And that puts Texas Lutheran in Southwestern territory to start their 12th possession of the afternoon. They'll start from the Southwestern 47-yard line. First down and 10, right hash. Grona will hand off to Matthews. Matthews lowers his shoulder and pushes his way forward to the 42-yard line. Pick up a 5. It'll be second down and 5. Well, friends, again, we want to thank you for joining us this season. 14 minutes to go here in this game. Southwestern well in control. We appreciate everybody this season for joining us on SHN. Excited to bring you coverage again next year. We still got some time here in this one, though. Second down and 5 for Texas Lutheran, trailing 52-7 with 13 minutes to go. Pass over the middle, and it is completed around the 27-yard line into the hands of DeAndre Gallagher, the senior from Cuero, Texas. The Gobblers, they have got a storied program down there in Cuero, Galen.
They do.
I broadcast from Gobbler Stadium one time. Had a Sinton High School playoff game. In fact, that was my first ever football broadcast, was in Cuero. First down and 10 from the Southwestern 28. Low, incomplete at the 20. The intended receiver on the crossing route was Pierce Lott, and there is another flag in the backfield. Things getting a little chippy.
Grona, that's about the second straight play. Grona and one of the Pirates have jawed at one another. So.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 10.
No, that one called on Hayden Smith. Southwestern had a pretty clean record here in this ball game as far as penalties go, but now 2 personals. You just got to keep playing, guys. You can't do it, especially when you're leading 52-7. No call for those. Coach's not going to be happy about that. Now it's first down and 10 from the Southwestern 14. Texas Lutheran trailing 52-7, 13:26 to go here in the game. Grona shotgun. Matthews is back to the right. 2 receivers to the left. 1 down to the right. Southwestern has 4 up front, now shows a rush. Pass over left and easy touchdown on the left side by Texas Lutheran. Right into the hands of Gallagher. That was too easy, Galen. Too easy. And the penalties is what led to it.
Yeah, there must be some continual talking down there now, because they had to pull teammates had to pull a TLU player off a Southwestern player. They've been jawing at one another again.
Extra point kick is up, and it is good, and we've got a 52-14 score here in the 4th and final quarter. 13-18 to go. Southwestern's 12th possession upcoming. Chuck, I'll send it down to you. Your thoughts? The penalties hurting Southwestern on that drive.
Big time. The penalties hurt them really bad, and it gave. And that actually that touchdown was caught by Loff, number 3. For the Bulldogs. But, Galen, they must have heard you on the broadcast here, because after the last Daniels touchdown, there were a lot of Pirates mentioning how the Bulldogs should be starting their bus up now. And the Bulldogs not taking kindly to that kind of talk. And it's been a little chippy both ways. Back to you, Rob.
Thank you, Chuck. I went back and looked at the replay. It was Gallagher on that touchdown, number 80. Had to give Chuck a hard time down there. I'm usually the one messing up, Chuck. Chuck, we appreciate you, partner. You do such a good job for us all season, and it meant a lot having you down on the sidelines. It just brings a great dynamic to these broadcasts. And in my opinion, nobody better in the business than Chuck Cracy for Southwestern down there on the sideline. David England's nobody better for Georgetown. First down and a kickoff here goes to Southwestern across the 31-yard line on the left side. Castilleja on the return for the Pirates. I think we'll see a lot of running here, Galen. No reason to pass the ball. Let's run the clock down.
Keep that clock running.
First down and 10 for the Pirates. They'll start on their own 31-yard line. 13-11 to go here in the 4th quarter. However, shotgun in motion is Bray from right to left. We're going to keep it. Through the middle he goes to the 35-yard line. Maybe the 36.
Another instance of chippiness down there. We may be here throwing flags for the next hour and a half if they keep going at this rate.
Clock is running under 13 minutes, 12:51 to go. Southwestern commanding 52-14. It's a 4-yard carry moments ago by Hover. Second down and 6. A.J. Daniels, the receiver to the left alongside Landry Bray. One Lone Ranger all the way to the right. Second down and 6 from their own 35. Hover in shotgun at his 31 in between the hash marks. Gets the count, gets the snap. Hover going to keep it. Hover has an angle between the middle, and Hover has got a Southwestern Pirate first down to the 44-yard line.
Hover with the quarterback keeper, and that's enough for the Pirate. First down.
That's a Southwestern Pirate first down. Well, friends, if you got some shout-outs, please send them our way. We'd love to give them out over the air. As this is the final broadcast of the season, 512-522-9105. That's the number to text, 512-522-9105. First down and 10 from the 43. Pass off the numbers of Bray at the 45, incomplete.
Hover's pass intended for Bray, incomplete.
Big game here in the state of Texas in the high school level. In Port Neches, the Port Neches Groves High School Indians beat Lutheran Bulldogs 34-21 in the annual Bum Phillips Bowl, better known as the Mid-County Madness. Port Neches Groves. Kelly Duvall, who works with us on the Georgetown broadcast, that's where he went to school. Always wanted to go down there. 20,000 people? You can't even get tickets to those games unless you want to wait 5 years. Second down and 10. Southwestern on their own 43. Hover going to keep it again. To the right side he goes. Still chasing through defenders, and Hover will power his way forward to the 48-yard line, and flags fly. My goodness. These guys just need to play football here.
There is a flag on the play.
This is getting a little ridiculous, Galen.
This is not the kind of a character test you want.
Coach Austin down there on the field just telling his guys, calm down. We'll see who this one's on. Chuck, what'd you see?
I see Ray Smith in the right tackle rather for the Pirates. I believe it was number 76 entangled away from action, and then one through the other down. I'd call it against the Bulldogs, but I'm partial. We'll see.
There's 2 flags down there.
On the defense, number 2, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Well, that one goes against the Bulldogs. And that'll be a first down. It'll move Southwestern into Bulldog territory. 11:29 to go. 52-14. Southwestern leading. First down and 10 from the Texas Lutheran 37. Clock stopping here. The officials trying to discuss a few things. Just had to move the ball back about half a football. First and 10 from the 38 of Texas Lutheran territory. Hover shotgun. Has his back behind him, 2 to the left. Hover skip through one defender. Right side pass up way too high. It's incomplete at the 19-yard line on the right side. The intended receiver, number 81 for the Southwestern Pirates, who is Blair Orr. Orr's got some play time in this one, Galen.
They have. Getting some experience for these people.
Stop clock, 11:08, second down and 10 from the Texas Lutheran 37. Hover in shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Markel back in as a running back. Hover going to fake it to him, rolls around. Great protection. Markel's going to get called with a block. Brandenburg off the top of the head. It's incomplete at the 5, but that one's coming back as Markel had a hold back there.
Hover's pass is intended for Brandenburger.
Holding, offense, number 21, 10-yard penalty, first down.
And that is what we saw. Markel with the hold.
The guy running the box on the chain gang is getting a lot of exercise here lately, running back and forth up and down the field.
Somebody jumping around on the stands outside. My goodness. Second down and 20. After the hold, ball on the 48-yard line. Southwestern still in Texas Lutheran territory. 10:59 to go. Leading 52-14 here in this final contest of the season. Brandenburg in the flats has the pass from Hover, and he will be drilled to the ground. No gain on the play. What a tackle on that play by Jordan Fullard.
I'll bring up third down.
Show that tackle on a replay here. Fullard with a great read on Brandenburg. A little smash mouth action going on out there, Galen. Third down and 20 for the Pirates. They converted a 3rd and 15 in this game. We'll see if they can do it on a 3rd and 20 from the TLU 48. Brandenburg's got it, and Brandenburg's got the ball across the 30. He's got the first down. What a play by Brandenburg, reaching out, and he's got the first down. Wow. What a night for Brandenburg.
31-29-yard line. Bring up third, fourth down.
No, there are. It was just a yard short on a 4th down and 1 moments ago, and the conversion by Southwestern. We missed that play as we were showing the replay. He was a yard short. When you say a yard short, that's a little more than a yard. That's a yard. First down and 10 for the Pirates after Hover was able to carry it for a yard. From the Texas Lutheran 27, Hover in shotgun. Left side, Brandenburg on the numbers of the 30 to the 20. Brandenburg breaks through. He's got the touchdown, but flags fly. 27 yards, but that one may be coming back.
It's a flag on the play.
Looked like good blocking by Anthony Stevens, in my opinion. That's unbelievable. Yes, that's right. We went back and looked at it on the replay. That was a great block by Ant Stevens. We'll show it to you one more time. That was nothing short of a great block by Anthony Stevens. Beautiful blocking. With 19 yards on that touchdown. Brandenburg's got his third. And after the point after by Hipp, who has been perfect this afternoon, Southwestern's got 59 on the board, 59-14, 9:25 to go.
Southwestern on the board with 59, 9:25 remaining in today's contest.
Chuck, down to you. Great blocking by Ant Stevens.
It was a good block, and the flag was thrown. Coach Austin put on his defense attorney hat and came out near the numbers and lobbied for his receiver's block, his legal block, and as you see the result, they picked the flag up and waved it off. So they have another career for Coach Austin in another life.
Been a night. The last game of the season. It's been an afternoon, and Southwestern, in my opinion, they have played their best football here in the season on their final game against a very tough and competitive 6-2 Texas Lutheran Bulldog team from Seguin, Texas. There was a coach that used to say the word Texas a lot, Galen. If you're going to play football in Texas, you're going to play at the University of Texas.
Back deep to receive the kick.
It was a coach that many of people in Texas respect, who brought a national championship to the University of Texas. Mr. Mac Brown, we love you, Mac. Kickoff here, fielded at the 20, on the right side, still on his way to the 40. Wow, what a return by Texas Lutheran. This one may go to the house, everybody, and he is going to take it 80 yards for the touchdown. What a return by DeAndre Gallagher. He's got one through the air, and now he's got one on the kick return. It's about 80 yards, Galen. Gallagher taking it to the house. .9:11 to go, 59-20 pending the extra point kick. It's up and it's good, 59-21. 9:11 to go here in the game. Southwestern will get the ball back. Chuck, that was a great return by Gallagher.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Gallagher of reading the blocks. Southwestern's defenders got a little bit out of their kick coverage lane, and Gallagher made them pay. Started middle, broke to the right, and once he got on the edge, he was not going to be caught.
Shout-outs coming in to Blair Orr from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Also Josiah Minifield, Dad Freddie, in the stands for the game. Hey, Freddie, if you're still listening, if you ever bring your radio, you can listen to it so there's no delay in stadium at 90.1 FM. 90.1 FM, the Pirate, 90.1 FM. You can listen in. We appreciate you. We are proud of our Pirate. Great game. Shout out to number 53, TJ Vea, and the rest of the Pirates. Looking forward to next year. Much love from Odom, Texas, family and friends. Hey, if you've got a shout-out, we'd love to hear from you. Text it to us at 512-522-9105. Again, that number 512-522-9105. Kickoff here. Castilla will have it at the 8 on the left side. Now dancing through the numbers, and he is slammed at the 23. Oh, my goodness. Castilla got popped by Jacob Gersha.
Okay, they just threw another flag down on the Southwestern sideline.
You got to give Gersha credit. He just came in and said, I'm tired of this. Wow. And they're going to give unsportsmanlike on Gersha. I think he was just celebrating. Let him celebrate. Come on. That's the way it goes, Galen.
We must be civilized these days, you know.
First down and 10 for the Pirates on their own 38-yard line after the penalty. 9:07 to go here in the game. Hover. No, is that Hover or is it Emery? Do we have a quarterback change, Galen? I didn't see.
I didn't either.
It is Emery.
Yeah,
Austin Emery now the quarterback on the keeper, and Emery will pick up a few. It'll be second down and 7.
Emery with the quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down at 41. We'll bring up second down.
Another text coming in here. Pirate fans, grandson Tyler Frisbee, who graduated in 2016 from Colleyville, Texas, sending us a message. So proud of the Pirates. They are doing great. Thank you for broadcasting the games. Very welcome. Thank you for texting us. Second down and 7. The Pirates on their own 41, 8:26 to go, leading 59-21. And a whistle here and a false start as the handoff went to Emery.
False start. Offense, number 12. 5-yard penalty.
Another text coming in. Way to go, Pirates. Missing my favorite guy on the field, number 13, Alante Shines. I see you, Shines. Love your Aunt Nisa. Appreciate you texting us. One more time as we'll give that number out one or two more times. 512-522-9105. Send us a text. We'd love to hear from you. 512-522-9105.
Oh!
Here on a second down and 12. Emery dropped in the backfield. What a play there by Texas Lutheran.
Emery on the quarterback keeper. Delwan Davis on the tackle. I'll bring up third down.
Man, great job on the defense there by Texas Lutheran with that tackle moments ago, number 28. That's DeQuad Davis. Third and 17 from the 31, incomplete to Brandenburg on the left side. And Southwestern will have to punt it. Just keep running the ball here, Galen. There's no sense of stopping the clock. Keep running the ball.
That's probably the most popular symbol signed by an official is when they say crank the clock.
Rosario Hernandez family saying this is the best game played this season by far by the Pirates on the Facebook live stream. Wish all the injured Pirates a quick recovery. Hope to see everyone on the field next season. We appreciate everybody as well on the live stream.
Oh, we got one running into the kicker.
Yeah, the kicker got ran into here, but that's not going to be enough for a first down.
Unless it's roughing the kicker.
I don't think it was roughing. We'll see. The punt was on its way to around the 32. Here's the call.
Running into the kicker.
Yeah, it's only 5 yards.
Penalties declined. First down.
Yep, decline it and just keep rolling. 7-6. Well, I think you repunt it because then you run even more time off the clock, Galen, right? Well,
you've already stopped the clock, so
59-21, 7:16 to go here in this 2-hour fourth quarter. That's what it seems like.
You don't have a 5 o'clock reservation at a restaurant, do you?
No, there's nowhere here to get. My favorite sandwich is back at the Golden Arch. You don't have to have a reservation there, man. Oh, first down and 10 after the punt here. 14th possession for Texas Lutheran. They start this one on their own 28, and it's incomplete over the middle. The intended receiver, Pierce Slide.
Grona's pass is incomplete. I'll bring up second down.
You know, the season must have turned around because we're back to talking about food again. You know, early in the year we talked a lot about food. Now
we eat food. We love food up here. Second down and 10 for Texas Lutheran. The Bulldogs trailing 59-21, 7:10 to go. Pass right side, complete around the 38.
Pass is caught by
They'll say actually it was at the 36. The catch made there by Romero. Romero has had a great game. Hats off to that young man in the game that he's had for Texas Lutheran. 2 yards short, actually 3 yards short of the first down. It'll be third down and 3. The ball resting just outside the 35, around the 35 and a half. Clock running, third down and 3 for Texas Lutheran. Grona shotgun. Matthews is back to the right. 2 receivers to either side. On the right hash, pump fakes once, right-handed pass to Romero. And Romero steps out at the 49-yard line on his own side. First down for Texas Lutheran, and that stops the clock.
It'll be first down for the Bulldogs.
First down and 10 for Texas Lutheran, the right hash mark. They're running the clock now. He stepped out. Grona stepping back. 2 pump fakes. Right side incomplete. The intended receiver on the play was number 81, and Jeremiah Glaspie. Indianapolis, Indiana. Boy, he came a long way. In fact, Galen, as I go through here, everybody.
Grona's pass is incomplete. I'll bring up second down.
Almost everybody on the team from Texas. Indianapolis, Indiana. Literally, I think he's the only player from out of state. I may be wrong. Keeper here on the left side by Grona. He moves the ball up to the 46-yard line, a 3-yard carry. It'll be third down and 5. 5:40 to go. Southwestern in control, 59-21. Texas Lutheran playing for a little pride here. They've got 21 on the board. Grona stepping back, left side pass, has his man and has the first down at the 40. It was into the hands of number 80, DeAndre Gallagher. Gallagher has 2 touchdowns, of course, had that run back moments ago.
And that's enough.
Had that 80-yard kick return.
Ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line.
Under 5 minutes, we're approaching. First down and 10 from the Southwestern 40. Grona, left side, too high, incomplete for Gallagher at the 25. That stops the clock at 4:55.
Intended for Gallagher. Incomplete. Caleb Richardson on the coverage.
It's been a little cloudy day here. We haven't seen any sunshine today, but nonetheless a beautiful fall day for football here in the state of Texas. Second down and 10 from the Southwestern 40. Handoff to Matthews. Matthews on the left side will pick up a few.
Matthews with the carry.
And that will bring up third down.
That'll bring up third down.
And around 7, Galen. Galen's been a fun season. I've enjoyed being up here in the booth with you this season. Looking forward to next year and some of the improvements that we're going to continue to do here for Southwestern University. From the 38-yard line of Southwestern, pass over the middle. It is caught at the 15. What a grab between 2 defenders by Texas Lutheran's Jeremiah Glaspie.
Pass is caught by Jeremiah Glaspie.
Clock running, 4:18 to go.
It'll be down at the 14-yard line. It'll be first down for the Bulldogs.
First down and 10 in the red zone now. Southwestern on the Pirate 14. Grona to Glaspie on the right side. This time he is going nowhere. He could not escape the fierce grip of Southwestern's Rosario Hernandez Jr.
Hernandez with tackle.
That young man has had a great game as well for the Pirates. Second down. An 11 from the Pirates 16. Grona stepping back, has protection. He's hit as he throws it. Had the protection, it broke down quickly. Great job on the play by Ben Brockman.
Somewhere in this body is hidden a soccer announcer. Goal!
Rosario Hernandez has had a great game. His family watching. We appreciate the Hernandez family. Wow, shout out to my son, number 20. My goodness, all the way from Afghanistan, his family watching. 3rd and 11, left side, airs one. It's tried to reach out with the left hand. It's incomplete, but a flag flies on Pierce Lott. They may hit Southwestern with pass interference. We'll go look at it on a replay. Chuck, what did you see?
I saw a nitpicky foul. Both players had a little contact between each other, but I thought it was good coverage by Jackson Reese.
Yeah, Reese wanted it. There was a little extra bump there. We saw it on the replay, but you just got to play, and that's going to be first down and goal now from the 2. Celeste sending a message. Number 21, love you, handsome. You look good. Number 21, Jules Williams, making sure she put the star there. We don't want to get anybody in trouble. First and goal from the 2, broken up, incomplete. Intended for Pierce Lott, and this time
Pass intended once again for Lott.
Southwestern's Jackson Reese says this one is okay. It's incomplete. A lot of friends sending us messages. Want to give a shout out to freshman wide receiver number 9, Tavon Gwynn. Way to go, son. We couldn't agree more. He has had a fantastic season. Appreciate the Gwynn family. Evan Villastrigo's family, Nana in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thanks for letting me enjoy his first year at Southwestern. Go Pirates. Thanks, SHN. 2nd down and goal from the 2. Pass to the left. It is caught one-handed on the right side. Wow, what a catch by Pierce Lott. 2 yards. That was amazing.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Unbelievable. One-arm grab. You'll see it on the replay. Reached up with the right hand and was able to hold on to it. That was beautiful. Extra point kick up and good. 59-28. 3:17 to go. Chuck, down to you. What a catch there moments ago.
Yeah, pretty good catch. He had an arm extended to keep Reese at a distance, and he was able to use just that one right hand to reach out and snatch it for a late Bulldog score. Still big lead for the Pirates, though. 59-28. Back to you, Roy.
Yeah, the Bulldogs here have scored 21 points in this second half of play. Remember, at halftime, the score was 31-7. Appreciate everybody joining us. We'll get to some more of these text messages that were coming in. Wish we could be there, Ben. Way to go, Pirates. Michelle and Kinsey Brockman. Appreciate the Brockman family. Cheering Pirates from Corpus Christi. Phillips Keys grandparents. Thanks for the game. Watching on the phone. That's why we do it on YouTube, friends. So you can watch it anywhere, anytime. All games are archived as well. Appreciate everybody out there joining us. Kickoff here by Texas Lutheran will be fielded at the 10 by Southwestern. It is David Brandenburg. Brandenburg to the left side, and he'll go out of bounds as he angled his way at the 25. Well, for the final time tonight, if you have a shout out, we'd love to hear from you. You got 3 minutes and 12 seconds to send them in. We'd like to give you a shout out over the air for your favorite athlete out there, your loved one, your grandson, your nephew, whoever it may be. Even if your daughter's a cheerleader or your granddaughter, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text message. Even if you're from Texas Lutheran, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text message, 512-522-9105. The last opportunity this season to send those shout-outs, 512-522-9105. Southwestern 1st and 10 from their own 26 as Emery keeps it here. No gain on the play.
I'll bring up 2nd down.
Be second down. He actually loses 2. We're under 3 minutes to go. Southwestern leads 59-28. 2:56 to go in the game. Austin Emery in shotgun at the 20. And the ball carrier here. Who was that in the backfield? It was Markel Henderson.
5-yard gain.
5 yards for Markel. It'll be third down and 7. David England sending us a shout out. Shout out to Rob Hipp from the SHN fam. Appreciate you, David, and appreciate everybody at SHN. We'll definitely say thank you to everybody here at SHN this season. Third down and 7 from the 29 on their own side. Austin Emery passes over to Daniels on the right side at the 33.
They'll be stopped at the 33.
Be stopped short. It will be 4th down and about 4. The clock, they're just going to let this one run down. 1:55 on the game clock, 23 on the play clock. So they'll let it go down as low as it can before they punt this one away. One last time, your final time to send in those shout-outs. Send a text message to 512-522-9105. Maria Navarro, let the game teach you all great values in life. Number 1, teamwork.
Timeout, Southwestern. First timeout of the half.
Timeout is called here. We appreciate Maria Navarro.
We would like to give one last shout-out to our platinum-level sponsors.
Debbie Heim, we appreciate you, Debbie, and we hope for Kalen and a quick recovery. Because I got to tell you, man, I've missed Galen. I've missed that Kalen Heinrich maneuver in these final games. So definitely want Kalen to heal up.
We really appreciate your support of these student athletes.
And so that's the way it goes. And it's been a great season so far, Galen. Been fun up here. We appreciate everybody. We'll, of course, have postgame and more with Coach Joe Austin. Stick with us as we go back down to the field. Appreciate you, Rosie, Rosario saying thank SHN Sports. Hey, man, we do it for you guys. We do it for the student athletes. That's what we're here for. 4th down and 3. Southwestern will punt this one away. Winfield with the right foot punt. Man, that looked like a pass. Beautiful punt. It's the nicest punt I've seen ever. Galen looked like just a beautiful pass as that thing spiraled to the 24-yard line. Man, forget throwing it. Just put it off the foot of Winfield, baby. 1:23 to go. TLU is going to try to punch one more in here if they can. Shout out to Jeremiah Glaspie from Texas Lutheran, from your big sister Monica, your number 1 fan. Hey, we appreciate Texas Lutheran. Thank you guys so much as well for joining us. And congratulations on a great season to the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs, a turnaround season. A lot of great athletes there at Texas Lutheran. We appreciate our friends at Seguin, Texas as well. 1st and 10 from their own 23. The pass is incomplete in the direction of Glaspie. 15th possession of the afternoon for Texas Lutheran. This one starting on their own 23. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Watching from Beaumont, Texas with our former Pirate number 13, Dante Smith. Great season Pirates. 2nd down and 10 from the 23. Airs this one left side, and it is caught. Unbelievable. Still on his feet at the 30. Dancing through defenders and finally brought down in between the hash marks. Wow, what a catch on that play by Pierce Lott, as he had defenders draped all over him like an out-of-fashion suit coat. I don't know what that meant, Galen, but 1st down and 10 from the Southwestern 22. Great blocking, pass over left side. It's tipped and it's almost intercepted in the end zone. Man, Aaron Robinson almost had his 2nd interception. Tipped off of his fingertips. Brings up 2nd down. See it on the replay there. Great job by Aaron Robinson. John Fish, we appreciate you. 2nd down and 10 from the Pirate 22. Handoff to Matthews. Matthews has blockers across the 10. Matthews is going to take it to the house, 22 yards. Dancing through defenders. Matthews. Austin Matthews getting a touchdown here late. 22-yard run by Austin Matthews. That was impressive. 42 seconds to go, and Texas Lutheran putting on some points late here. A good thing, Galen, that the Pirates built a comfortable lead in this ball game, because Texas Lutheran has been on a scoring frenzy. The extra point is up and good. Chuck, down to you, your thoughts. Texas Lutheran putting on some points here late.
Yeah, they're just trying to make it look a little more respectable, and if you just took a quick glance at the paper tomorrow, you'd be like, wow, that was a shootout instead of a blowout. I'm sure Coach Austin's not real happy about giving up 2 to 3 touchdowns here late, but it's a teaching opportunity and a coaching moment going forward into next season. It's tough to apply the kind of intensity the Pirates had in the first half and third quarter for a full game, a full 4 quarters. It's difficult.
59-35 your score now with 42 seconds to go. Just getting back to some of those. We appreciate you, John Fish. Thanks for the chat earlier this season as well. He's been following the game from the deer stand. An impressive performance by the Pirates. Shout out to Jeremiah Glaspie, mom and dad. Appreciate the Glaspie family. Joshua Harris, great job this season. Thanks for letting us join you in SHN. Appreciate you, Josh. Great game, Devin Shaw from Oklahoma. We appreciate the Shaw family. Shout out to TJ Vela. Love you, mom and dad. Madison and Odom, Texas. Tavon Gwynn's family. Again, we appreciate the Gwynn family. Have a great last game of your sophomore year, number 45. Wish I was there to cheer you on. I'm sure Dad has that handled. Leslie Mitchell, a.k.a. Mom. Shout out Frederick from Morgan City, Louisiana, and his grandmother, Patsy. Great game. Thank you for all the shout out. Hey, and Chuck Pledge said it best. He said the 90.1 should be the Pirate Radio, WR. WR. All right, Chuck, that was a good one. As the clock will wind down here, and that should do it for the last knee of the game. As Hover takes a knee. Hey, and a special shout out to all the seniors here at Southwestern University. We couldn't be more proud of you, and not only Southwestern, but Texas Lutheran, as teams are now shaking hands. And Southwestern, a convincing win here this afternoon in their final game of the season, 59-35. That is your final. Congratulations, Southwestern, on a great season, on a winning season, as the Pirates will finish 5-4 here in American Southwest Conference play. Texas Lutheran finishes the season at 6-3. And a great job all season long by the Pirates, as they have really done some great work here late in the season, Galen. We knew that the journey was going to be a little bit easier after facing some tough opponents like Hardin Simmons and Mary Hardin Baylor. No offense to any other teams. But then today I thought, man, it's going to be a tough one. And Southwestern came in here. They played lights out. Texas Lutheran scoring 28 of those 35 points in the second half of play. But hats off to the Pirates, and thank you for the hospitality, Texas Lutheran, Mike McBride, all the friends over at KWED. Hey, and a special shout out to all the families out there that let all the SHN family come out here and broadcast. We'll talk more about that, but we couldn't have done it this season without you guys. I know Chuck Tracy before too long will have an interview with Coach Joe. Chuck, I am going to send it down to you, though. What's up with the Hawaiian lei on Coach Austin down there, man?
You know, I'm not 100% sure. Surely it has to do with it being senior day here. It is color coordinated with the team colors. It actually looks like he's out coaching the Senior Bowl or something tonight.
You're going to have to ask him about
senior
that.
Day.
Hey, during the interview, you're going to have to ask him about that. I think he'll let you ask him.
I will.
Been a great season so far. We want to thank all the Southwestern fans. Again, I want to thank from my end, a vision that I had 4 years ago to start SHN. Couldn't do it without all of the SHN family, all of our Southwestern crew, Mickey Holden. Thank you to her husband for letting her come out here on Saturdays and broadcast with us, and all the other high school games that she does throughout the network. Galen, appreciate you, partner, traveling with us. It's been a fun season. Michael Francis, Joshua Harris. As man, somebody just killed the crowd mic out there. Yeah, they just went ahead and pulled that crowd mic in early. Chuck, I'm going to use your mic as a crowd mic if you could turn it on just to get a little. Oh, never mind. We're not going to do that. Anyways, yeah, they just disconnected the crowd mic. But I want to thank Joshua Harris taking time out of his schedule. Does great things with the Oak Ridge Disciple House, being here, been a light to this broadcast crew. Nathan Height, for all that you've done this season. Nathan is like a brother to me. He's been helping me for a long time, so appreciate you, Nathan. Nathan rocking and rolling here with us. And, of course, down there on the field, Brother Chuck Crazy. We don't forget about you, Chuck. You kind of feel like you're in no man's land down there by yourself, but, Chuck, you've done a great job, and thank you to your wife and your family for allowing you to be out here and help us out, man. Chuck.
I'm sure they're okay with getting rid of me for a little bit.
It's Coach Joe Austin talking things over. 49-35, your final score. By the way, we'll get that updated, Joshua Harris. Did it update? 59-35. I was seeing if Josh was paying attention up there. 59-35 was the final. Appreciate you, Josh. And we'll see what Coach Austin wants to do here. I'm not sure. We may just do the interviews down on the field. That's worked out pretty well this season. And, Chuck, if you want to do a little extended interviews, if you can, if they want to do it on the field, I'd be okay with that. We'll ask Coach Austin what he wants to do. You will have to walk back a little bit closer to us. You're going to have to come closer, Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's good right there. And you can talk to those guys a little bit longer tonight. But, Chuck, down to you with head coach Joe Austin. Don't forget about the Hawaiian lei, Chuck.
Thanks, Rob. First from upstairs, they're curious, Coach, what's up with the fashion accessory here around your neck?
Well, every year I've been a head coach, my wife's made me a lei. She made this. So she's a very talented lei maker. And this year Reagan made this too. So Hawaii's a big part of our family. We've got a second home there. Spend a lot of time there. My daughter has a Hawaiian middle name, Lili Lehua, which means the flower of the Texas sage. So it's kind of nice. They love me and they make me a lei for our last home game every year.
So it's a tradition then? Yeah,
it's a tradition, and we've done pretty well with it. So
excellent. We may have to start working that in every week.
Well, I'm not going to ask her to make a lei every week.
I'm sure it's very difficult. All right, Coach, big win today against a team that, the only two losses they had were against the top 10 teams in our conference. Talk about your team and how they came out and pushed it through 4 quarters.
Well, we're playing awesome on offense right now, so it's kind of too bad the season's done. We're really hitting our stride. We hit our stride a couple weeks earlier last year than we did this year, but we're playing great on offense now, and our defense did an awesome job today as well to hold them to just the one touchdown in the first half. And really, it was, not even in doubt. Our defense did such a good job. So we played really well. They are a good team, and so that's a decisive score against a very good team. It's a great way to end the season, and it clinches our 3rd straight winning season. So since we've had a full team, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, we've had a winning season every year, and that's something that's important to our program.
Well, in pregame there was a little senior ceremony, probably not the biggest senior class, so you see a lot of production from underclassmen. Of course, I don't want to take anything away from the seniors on their senior day, but you got some underclassmen and a bright future here at Southwestern.
Well, I think we do. Thanks for mentioning that. But about the seniors, they're not a huge group, but they're a group that were awesome. I don't use that word lightly. They're fantastic role models, great people. They just did everything the right way, and they were just wonderful role models and people, and I'm excited to follow their lives now that they're done with football with us.
Well, and they'll come back and see you, I'm sure.
Well, I sure hope so. They're kids I really like and care a lot about, so I'm sure they'll come back.
Any of them consider coaching? They talk to you about that?
Yeah, David Alvin Quinton wants to get into coaching, and A.J. Daniels wants to get into coaching, and they're both guys that would do an excellent job with that.
Maybe they can come out and help you a little bit. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. That'd be great.
Okay. Well, you want us to talk to your senior quarterback, or junior quarterback, rather? Yeah, let's talk to A.J. Daniels, or Mr. Daniels. How are you?
Pretty good after that win.
Yeah, now it's, your senior year. It's tough to go out last game ever, but you went out with big play here on the sideline. Talk about that touchdown there and your experience here at Southwestern.
Well, on that touchdown, it really sums up my experience at Southwestern. There are a lot of people that contributed to my success. Offensive line did a great job giving Fred time. Fred threw a good ball, and I just did my 111 and got into the end zone.
It was a pretty good field awareness because you were right on the sideline. Did you think you were out of bounds?
I thought I was out of bounds, and I was kind of surprised. So I just kind of jogged into the end zone not knowing if I scored. But, yeah, I thought I was gone.
Well, you want to be sure, but I was looking at your feet, and you were in bounds.
Sounds good.
Fantastic play. Congratulations on a good career, and good luck going forward, AJ.
Thank you very much.
And then we have Mr. Hover. How are you, Fred?
Doing good.
Hey, and Chuck, I wanted to mention before you start with him, just so you've got the numbers, because I know down there, Fred Hover, 520 total yards, 77 rushing, 443 through the air.
Okay, Fred, I just got your stats. You had 443 yards passing and 77 yards rushing, which is probably a little flip from what you're accustomed to, right?
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if I ever had 400 yards in me before that game, so that's a little bit of a surprise, but just kind of taking what the defense gave us. It was a really fun game. Great way to go out. Got the ball to a lot of guys, so it was a lot of fun.
Well, the broadcast kind of gave you a new nickname. You're now Air Hover.
Air Hover, huh? Wow.
You like the way that sounds?
Yeah, it does sound kind of good. I usually get you're the fat, slow running QB, so now I get to air it out a little bit. That sounds pretty good.
You're deceptively fast, though. You might not look like a sprinter, but you're pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's how I get the DBs. They don't know what angle to take on me because they don't know how to gauge my speed, so.
It's deceptive. Now, this is a senior day. Talk a little bit about the guys that are graduating that you played with over the last 3 years.
Just an outstanding group of guys, It really starts Markel Henderson, A.J. Daniels, Landry Ray, just really good players, but even better guys, Losing a lot of great just leadership and just dudes in the locker room, Awesome group of guys. I'm so glad that we got to come out and finish off, their senior season like this.
Well, and along those lines, you lose those guys in a little bit of leadership. You've been in a leadership role for a while. You have a lot of young talent coming forward, and we saw a little bit of that today with Gwynn and Stevens and a couple of your receivers. Talk about the young guys.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like you said, we saw some flashes from some dudes that can be real big playmakers for us moving forward. So, like myself, I'll just have to stay in a leadership role. Some other guys have to step up in that regard. But I think we have some talent coming back that we can still be an explosive offense, and even on the defense side of the ball, too. We have some guys that can really play.
Yeah, I agree. Now, one thing I'll say, and you already know this, games aren't won necessarily on Saturday. They're won during the off season, and so that's where you're going to have to lead these guys going forward. So good luck, and go get them this off season so we can have a successful season next year.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate it so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Rob.
Chuck, appreciate all of your fine work this season as we are now in the broadcast booth here in this ball game. Galen, it's been a good one here this season for Southwestern University. They came in here tonight. They took care of business against a team. We've said it numerous times. Texas Lutheran. This is a team that was 6-2 in the ASC. We really thought that Southwestern, and not knocking on Southwestern, but we thought, man, this is going to be a tough game for the Pirates. But they came in on their own home field. They took care of business. They finished out the season on a strong point. Give Texas Lutheran credit. They scored 28 points in the second half to get a little bit into this one somewhat, but Southwestern really, let's be honest, in control throughout this entire game. Galen, your thoughts on this one before we wrap up the season?
Well, it was important because you got the 500, over 500. You got the winning season, and also you got fifth place, so you finished in the top half of the conference standings.
Well,
And you got a lot of time in too for some of the younger players in this game in the second half, and that may have been in places that might have been a little bit why the defense was a little bit creaky during the fourth quarter.
Well, they did a great job today. Southwestern has a lot riding into next season now, of course, under the young leadership. Now the veteran leadership switching next year. Fred Hover will be a senior. But tonight doing great work. Tavon Gwynn on the field. We talk about A.J. Daniels. I don't want to mention, forget to mention anybody. Markel Henderson stepped up in a big role this season for the Southwestern Pirates. All those guys on the offense. Then you go look at the defense. Players like Aaron Robinson with that big touchdown interception return here this afternoon. A lot of great players. Rosario Hernandez Jr., many players on the defense. And, again, I don't want to offend by not mentioning them, but we got to give credit to the entire offense and defense and all those involved with Southwestern. It's been a great season. They finished, as Coach said, their third consecutive season in a row winning a winning season. So, Galen, your thoughts on the season overall before we sign out?
It was a great season, especially when you consider what they had to overcome. It was a productive season. You got your young guys experienced. Your guys like Hover really made it in this game. Really made a statement because he actually got in one game. He got as much yardage as if you had 3 games like this. That's more than most quarterbacks in the conference would have.
Yeah, absolutely. So
520 yards in a game is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, for our first season here on SHN Sports, we want to say a special thank you to Southwestern University, head coach Joe Austin, Galen, all of the wonderful staff at Southwestern who has given us this privilege to do these games here on SHN Sports. We're excited to be back next year and, again, bringing new features and more things to Southwestern University to further enhance and improve our broadcast. We've worked hard to bring you a quality production this year. I hope that you've been happy with it. And, again, next year, looking forward to doing a lot more. Galen, you got to give your hats off to the SHN family and crew as well. As I said, this was a vision that I started along with Carl Schoening 4 years ago to be able to highlight student athletes at the high school level and now young men at the collegiate level and women. And we're excited about the opportunity to continue to grow and do great things. You got something?
You look at it this way, that between David and Mickey, we probably have as good a camera work as a lot of bigger schools do and a lot of bigger networks do.
Absolutely.
They do fantastic work.
They do, and Mickey up here today, we had to kind of shift things over, so she got to come in and hang out with the guys today. So I'm going to actually ask all the SHN guys to gather around behind us. I want everybody to be able to see them. Nathan, if you can step up here as well, because this is a shot of the crew, really, and I'm actually going to take a step back if you guys can step in here. These friends right here. These are the guys behind the scenes, and I want to give them special recognition. These are the guys behind the scenes that have brought you the coverage all season long. It's easy for me to get up here on the microphone and talk and yak away, and for Galen to chime in. But really, these guys right here are the ones that have made it happen. We couldn't do it. I always end every broadcast with that phrase, we're not strong enough alone to make it. Michael Francis here, Joshua Harris, David England, Mickey Holden, Galen Wellnicki, and Nathan Height. Appreciate all of you guys, and it really is part of a family here, and not just our Southwestern friends. Chuck, get in here. Chuck, he don't ever get any love because he's always down. You'll finally get to see Chuck in here with the group as well. This is the crew, friends, that make it all possible. We do it for the kids. We do it for the student athletes. We do it for you so you can see the game. So we appreciate everybody. On behalf of a great season, Galen Wellnicki, Nathan Height, Mickey Holden, Chuck Cracy, David England, Joshua Harris, Michael Francis. I'm Rob Hipp. One more time from Southwestern. Southwestern victorious tonight here versus the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. We will see you next season from all of us here at the SHN family, reminding you we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody needs you. Good night, and God bless from Georgetown, Texas. Thank you, friends.
This broadcast is under the direction and is copywritten by the Hipp Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, use of sound bites and interviews, and use of any other content, including audio or video, without the direct written consent and permission by the Hipp Network is strictly prohibited and protected by federal and copyright laws. All rights are reserved by the Hipp Network and SHNSports.com.